enya eye vivid infonibia ye de be hwe se na eye offside ana se na enye offside enti medema Nana Amoako Junior na yahwe enti Amoako masani umfoni mienu baako na eye picture ne de okay ni nyina ye pictures but udi obi hu de ye kan obi hu eduru a ye be ye hu adwuma kakra enti ye hu no obi ti se Christopher Bonsuban no ye hu no e wo game ni mu Brendan Thomas Asante, the championship top scorer so far. In fact, he's playing under Premier League legend, Chelsea legend, former Chelsea player, Mr. Frankie Lampard. Frankie Lampard. And our bono, our Coventry City, our championship num. Dear Eko Sui, dear Bibia Trese. One shot Lampard and in Coventry omo na beje a championship no ama qualify. Brendan Thomas Asante hu no e wo game no and other players ye be assessment of these players. Na afen so ye critical assessment of ye Asia tour na ye call in 2 games na boy no. How critical it is to our preparation to the World Cup. How crucial it is to our preparation to the World Cup. Remember, say after 2 games we are the next international window no March 2026. Remember, say Blasters of Ghana and I say Ghana and qualify and fan call AFCON. Until next month AFCON 21st December to 18th January 2026 AFCON no Ghana ye mobi. Yenya opportunity be answer for friendly games into how crucial and as our 2 games we and some way in some be aka ho na no pe yatena se ye behwe ne aka a man be a qualify Eco World Cup for the first time no hu brutal Haiti Eco back to back World Cups Haiti Kobe. Other countries are qualified. Yebehwe sensem no aka. Ena no pay yebedi Blasters ho komo kakra. Yebedi Blasters ho komo kakra. Yebehwe se yebetimi akomo camp kra Blasters camp. Na to the technical handlers any omo edi team na chi koye no. Say na omo assess the Blasters Asia tour no. In some way, and I no pay yatanasi yebedi. Mr. Isaac Asempa ewaha. Mr. Isaac Akwesi Asempa ewaha. Enura mantenenka ewo dwumadi so. Yesumano on behalf of the team no se onko di dwumadi bi. Enfema enunti ena mantenenka. Enura nso moti exclusive play by play commentary ewo dwumadi so. Yatanasi na yatanasi. Mr. Isaac Asempa atanasi. Ora machiao memo akwaba e de badwumadi so mejo sumni akuma se bibia bokọ de bibia anya bokọ de but yeguso kwanti sa nkoso ankwan yes na on Tuesday now on Monday bland envelope na me hu se obi de deliver bread no free hin e bai pese me hu ba bi free me pese me hu the content ba pese me hu ba bi free bai no be this mama inti obi amana de na won so ji inti obi this mama okay yes inti na nya ode a david na odipa ko no soma no enye nipa nyina na timi soma onipa no soma no obetimi a reveal ni identity david okay emwa okay okay ode ye fancy wa but Anope watwa uti kama pa.
Oh, there be me today. My Monday no krana. Saturday.
Which one is Saturday?
When the other when and as okay, say Monday na wa we need to crack. Monday na wa we need to crack for hanam ha bachire sa.
Enti me hu yi.
Me need akoto moje mu pa.
Then aba.
Obi edi ma bro kese pa but.
Hey.
Yes.
Wo obi edi wa bro.
Yes.
Hey, any onipa no nso ne ho odin pa.
Challenge kwa so
Sir Mr. Ajimanbedu ana
ose ni we nti obi
what send me bibi ana yawo what send me bibi akan
obi di my bro pa but normal but Indra na follow the play by play no bibi na me she kuku but na me monitor the play by play with
na ushe tokrum.
Yes.
Tokru de himu.
Oh, tokru normal te ka say bisam she tokru bi mu.
Sir.
Yes, but my monitor the data statistician Yalbright Adom any the Twiglish man special. What about no fry no can man the
pa
amu ye summarizes ama all bright on to gum.
No jagum sir.
I'm say Indrana me follow Kama. Yes. It was a good game. A good game. But I say anope ye be you kakra. There's a bit of confusion about I'm for the playoffs no. Models ni ade and I'm for as papa.
Okay.
Playoffs no. And who is going to meet how the arrangement
intercontinental playoff
and even the European one.
No? Okay.
Yes. Because that is our duty.
Sure.
That's our duty
to inform, to educate, and to entertain. Yes.
So we would I don't know if it will be educational information, but why as it stands now, DR Congo and Iraq who are in the finals.
Oh, sir.
Yes. DR Congo and Iraq are in the finals of the assistance now. But today, there will be FIFA will release more rankings in there.
Yes.
FIFA will release more rankings in there. So it will be based on today's rankings.
Yes.
And now the draw,
preparing and draw of Otinano.
Yes.
The draw will be Otina.
So it will be based on today's ranking.
Yeah.
But per the current standings of the countries that qualify the intercontinental playoffs, no, there is absolutely nowhere there will be changes in it. There's absolutely no way, and they will be changing because as it stands now, I can say FIFA 4 ranking in Yamba, Iraq either 57th, DR Congo either 60th, Jamaica either 68th. And Bolivia so either 80 something, and Suriname either 126, and New Caledonia either 150. So if you see first top ranks, no, Iraq 57, DR Congo 60th, and I'm not sure that there will be significant changes. Abema, Jamaica, Abetopo, either DR Congo or Iraq. So yeah.
Yes, education we pa anti. Okwoti wo baabi ana hu wo baabi ana hu say ye wa ha Mr. Isaac Asempa ene be leadi ni ayesa education no and information no kama on FIFA Intercontinental playoffs a minor aka na World Cup even Europeans no kra no mo so mo playoffs wo ho ni nyina ye be kiremu na mom yenya legend nesa Emmanuel Ajimanbedu ye ka Blasters dia ye nyina ye nim enya afimpo na me bebo ne credentials ene de waye ede ama Blasters champ me mawakwa aba me chia we na anopai etizen
Julia mama good morning me jo so me chia mpan for mo studio nyina
me pa cho se bibia abokọ de ho ye
na code bi na oni amanya kakra ba sese de na me adoma
enye hwe weda no nse weda no sesemu saa na ede de nam nso ede aba enti no
no kra
we de ye interview wi a na wama madam asumu kakra omu waduro kakra na ogu wadura okay yesusa no o yese uhwensi kakra pe say bra na mingu waduro ene yebegu waduro sesi ya egu waduro na ohim 1 2 3 no ano no ho ato na wati asiso na okudi wagro ntimpacho yewi a madam onsum waduro kakra ho beto na bibia aye kama but yenhwe Blasters Asia Toy assessment of the Asia Tour no anything.
Well, I'm in the kai. No, I'm now as a beam. I'm in champion for most studio, and I will be educated so and baby will be a hair so. In as much say you lose 2 games, you know, but I think a very great opportunity for some players to be, I'm say, coaching a person of home. Apart from that, you intimate and rely on only 9 or 10 players out the World Cup. You need a whole quality, especially on the bench, because you can't rely on only 11 or 12 players when it comes to this kind of stage. Yeah, unfortunately, you intimate African Cup of Nations na Nyame Adoma next month Basono. And this is the 2 preparations here. Coming here say you big guys now, but football they only say this is injury bomb BBC won't mean your however, coach net testy boys in free you need it might be a dear Tunisia bear macho as I will friend them then after to the World Cup. I can tell you near a bet me boy place beneath a winum jersey premium or could be, but as soon as you become these 2 friendly matches have been very good in as much as I'm kind of team I had the core youth guys inexperience. The experienced player make my catch room ya ebia 7 on the crab first match one movie or more na Kamadin he's on and off and a be a Gideon. Apart from that, one new guys ya move until Oche with Japan team Ukramo now your Korea team now. The scoreline is a true reflection of the 2 games, you know. Just that the second game was much improved. Until Abua coaches Nepal and Abua Ghana for who say okay. This person can be ready for the World Cup. Now we should be to Mabua. So I don't want to rely on the scoreline. But with the team we went with, it's a true reflection. Say
Ajima, office say attaches so much importance to this game. I know say waka say iprabeba. There will be other issues. Intimate players be but do you think say Asia Toya ekoyi? Attach importance to the tour in who say aside we no match and the next window and in our preparation to the World Cup attach a lot of importance. Do you think say attach some importance to this toya ekoyi?
Well, I say because your friend as empathy and as empathy me injury and I'm a prayer not the doctor confessing a prayer. You cannot do anything about it. But a national team, you can't rely only on 1 or 2 players. And in order to be that is the importance I want to attach here to. So we are hoping that you big guys and guns in Nako. But over us and passes no injury, the doctor confirm it. Over Badu, injury, the doctor confirm it. Over Sulemuntari or you injured. Over Asamaji or you injured. Meaning it's a national team, Ghana Blasters. You cannot say your own call. That's the only attachment here, within the attachment with the all seriousness, you know. And I say boys and also call Omugu Monimasi. And as much we share a backline in the first game see left back Opokuni Ajeti Omomoda, then your right back Yirinchi ball right back Sibu ni Abu Omomoda, Ukwanimuha Kamadin and a new place be like it's a bit of depleted side the Omomo guys. So the attachment, the seriousness of the game now, because the injuries have messed up your team, so you don't have an option than to go with the players I don't call now.
You now, mami, enura game no. There's a Crawford a make case ya diama a calibrinchi in the midfield, and I am asking you because a ho and our boy a brana usi akaino. Do you think say enura ba or boy against South Korea no or a place in that midfield of 3 or say 3 in the elbow see 2 Caleb Rinchi a place in that midfield?
That is his favorite position. Time I write to him, I'm saying no, I made for that. Just that he is blessed to be a bit of utility to me, a surge from the flanks of the right side. And he did a great job with energy because he's very young, he tackles very well, he's a good passer of the ball, he runs a lot in the game. Just that when you have Pate and Sibo with maybe Kagiari Boy and Usman, Senator Normuba, his starting best in the midfield, it could be a bit difficult for him. Just that, but one team rule out because work up near corner. When you have an op and a lot of players that can play like utility players, it's a plus for the coach. In the end, a player like this is a plus for the coach and it's a plus for himself. Say anytime there will be a problem in the team, or much more you snap as of issue. And he did very well. Yes, I gave him his favorite position. But say a big guys in the bar, I don't think the coach will start him, especially when Pate is there. He will not start him in the midfield. Just that he's a plus for the team. He is very solid guy. Now, the blaster could have about 3 or 4 matches. And previous manner or class to say, you will see the good side of him. Gradually, we compare the first 2 games in Cracksburg Stadium now we compare 2 games here. You could see the performance on a cost and the confidence level also epija anti ebeboa epa.
Eno Caleb Rinchi enra yehu because nkrofo bebre aka yen attack no say ye bo Arrowhead, say ye bo 442, say ye bo 4-3-3 that Arrowhead no that number 9 no enra yehu a player from Montreal or started or the over pleasant now or started game no and the or share or former Bechem United air player and or no share go now it was ruled as offside. Ushe ni year or that attacking instinct now want to watch and I want to look out for now.
Ushe name. The movement, the body type we crown, and the blocking, and how he comes in the middle to play with the midfielders, and at times he wants to go behind the defenders, and the movement, he is a prospect. Now, maybe a national team no say all kind of Mabobi Kakra, and I don't use one game them be a JG player because you black and in the American OTS. In another one say he has well into it where the attacking options also game like your but me person me say because the Korean game was different from the Japanese game. Also Japan game now the high profile of the game was much higher than Korea game now but it's now showing the body language na say do signal pack as well obi a yema yani corner so ebeboa pa me na maka say the light of Asamoah Gyan say the Asamoah Gyan ni sitia no ebe dey pass e be nya bi but ye was here yenso ye manage mu ya their kind of play no so no ebetima boy nti uhwe ne modern no a is a player ebetima boy but I don't want to use one game to judge but the movement and what he did senka and yes emune wa ebebo man na African Cup ye kobia nti betima hu niam bibiri afa players bibiri ho but unfortunately enka ho nti yen hwe so the club no beto aso na match eduro na ye wo friendly matches ya coach better man chance di mu a then we can judge him from there but in what I've seen he's very good but I won't use one game against the Korean to judge him too much like that but he will be able to help us
Mr. Ajiman Bedra say Ghana anko afun how power because kasa nyina wa make reference be miensa say yentimi ankobi how wa hu
na hawana
ene de wo na me busa o ebia next time ye share wa kire ho anu obusa me say ha me ana
me sure say me nko na ha me sure say Ghana for be 35 million you know na me sure say CAF for ever how African Cup with Ghana me sure say CAF for na be how because the Ghana will be an say attention and vibe won't be great And I'm crying apart from that. You are preparing for World Cup. You need this kind of games here, or new place if you can how the better test your more strength or character or mukra modeko. And apart from that, what was the last time I said African Cup or Ghana account? And me sure them kwana ha me. And how be that is a chamut me nyawohwe. Yeah, test the place you renting care, but boy I think bit manya way attest your muka can so but anti-man sister no. Intimi nyawohwe. Inti na me dey reference just that say a train next year match. Near say test it. If you are coaching you call Japan, Korea, near sign test you for the second time, then we can have our team before the World Cup. For the African Cup of Nations, I will not lie, I will not hide from it. I have a pa, but me nyasho se me kwa na ha me hagama na fuina.
Eno Emmanuel Ajiman Bedu ena yene no edi enkomo ena anope Ajiman Nkrofo se players are ye way ene players away even ye some established players ama international break the coach di ko enura omoboy a very decent side. This is the time say your technical handlers no mutimi build a complete team ye dey call World Cup. How do you suggest the approach in should be? Ewomu say omunya ena omukoi omukoba mo clubs how should the technical handlers be thinking about getting a team a betimi represent yen e World Cup na represent yen yi?
You see, building the national team is different from building the club side. Club side there, there be a more training boom, edidi boom, eda boom, bibia boom, honti the cohesion, consistency no. Until our national team, I make a transition be with national team no, because when you transition with national team, building it no, and hard amount. We share the likes of Mike Lacy and time no more call World Cup on by finals against Argentina. Obutimi promote blaster no. From 2001 they took the team by storm. And I want to buy getting to 8 to 9 years. And munya Ghana for yes we had the likes of Made Andre there you near other boys Samuel Nkum the other boys no. Yes you feel the 20 by and promote you 7 at the call 2010 African Cup of Nations near co-founders Egypt to say no. Then we have that transition and around from 2009 2019 2020 and I movie a film. And I love transition because a national team coach is not a mom. By now, no, because of our junior teams not doing so well, no. Most of our stars, from outside there, most of them doesn't know the terrain, so it would take a bit of time for them to gel, a bit of time to know the culture of the nation, socialization, and the demand of the supporters. International teams hide the whole, especially when you get to the head, the blasters, building it is however, that is what we have now. Coach in the now you can say, meaning say your core, intimate moody, bit me 12 or 14 be at least almost your more bomb watch it. More national team for some years, or more Africa Cup qualifiers, about World Cup qualifiers. Into now Ziboni party it look like they are knowing themselves. Jikuni Salisu, obviously they know themselves. Gideon having the team Omuni Asari is our number one now. Semeyo, Jordan and Kudus also Omabo throughout qualifiers. Nti Kamadin, Joseph Penson, there are some obviously for the past 1 year they have been together until that place that people we can talk say the consistency and the experience is there. Ketu be say here every baby back until near coach in the say Prama team now qualify no only destabilize no. He will go with the corner because Omuna in him the demand and a culture and everything no. Until when you back I think say we will be good to go. But baby I say yes pa at the back I think you can't rely only on Sibo and a party going to a World Cup. You need maybe with what he's doing, it will be very good, but you need proper another add midfield to the team because Ghana, your strength, midfield, but right now it looks like your strength wingers no.
Acquire wingers no. It's a lot of talent. Our wings.
Wings ho. Anti say it mean local midfielder kakana nya bika ho a our team will be ready for the World Cup. Anti coach no on say team be blessa obefa kakra bi aka ho and the consistency will be there and we will be ready for the World Cup. So
you think sir we need another be a number 6 to say we be say number 6 be ewo ho na say another number 8 be to beef a year party any Kwesi Zibo up because a World Cup obetimi akọ game kra na bibiaba na card biaba you need a equally good a defensive midfielder bibisa na apesa oka.
Yes, because your friend say Alidu is our right back now, but if there's a problem obetima solve. If there's a problem so it's a plus. Now the left backs to Gideon will have a bit of competition with the Jamai guy and also if the coach in the man chance to be
Ebenezer Annan any Derek Atakon
exactly Derek no and he also in the first game he was very good. He was giving some dangerous crosses to be also national team it's a plus media. Yeah, me there say me local place now mo akubi no. Me for me local blaster. Nti ma so ese wo. Aha nti if no pakonya no ho no. Ebeboa me ama etima for me local blaster so here because I say etimi players with local blaster na on betimi support blaster no so. Nti Osman ne owo Kagiari boy no. Also onya injury say ha me. He's one of the bully midfielders here. Sanka work up we nya no wa because all Atalanta we saw what he was doing. Omulo ni ko Kagiari. Krankwa no pra.
Ibrahim Sulemana.
Sorry. I had because he's one of the finest midfielders. Senye Pra, he is able to help Sibo. Say the be a bit more free party near him. I don't want us to limit party because you're limited no jina pet need him no movement na I
still kakra.
Yeah, until we need party in that role say he will move around in the positions here. He can get the ball and give that penetration passes or shooting or a lot of things. I'm praying and hoping say Suleiman and Hubert anymore, then he can start playing very well before the World Cup. We also hit him not but when you look at our flanks, solid Kudus, Kamadin, Ishaku, Semenyo, Jordan, and Inaki at front. I think that front can be dangerous in the World Cup. Just that we concede a lot. Once you are scoring, you need to block your back. You need to do a lot at the back because it looks like you concede too much.
Na uka loka idea na me wo question bi a me pese me busa minimum say wo management member e wo local blasters enti we kura no you be in a compromise situation ba me busa e bi say World Cup ya ye select players na ye the 26 players na ekọ ye kwa o tournament bebre unimu say players e de ko na nye bebre na nye bibo ye kakra bia because there's this notion say you don't change a winning team and in Crawford so ebeya yemfa local players bi be 4 bi na 5 bi nka ho na FIFA sika ebetu ama clubs no ebi entime mra ha yenim say Accra so folk de owo goalkeeper o ha wa ka say na di onumpo na ye number 1 say adwenkyere no ugitum na agitum sen
no me that was bi na na make say local blaster your boys no e wo kan bo shedro.
Yes,
because yeah preparation first batch na akona no player money should all blast squad every match until we are in contact with them and the second batch will come preparation towards our upcoming Nyama Ede and so until we want a very solid team. I am we just want to add that to the numbers no until near course will come on now of course now we say no them say a2 back on the way ya no when we talk about monetary aspects then it's a very strategic a year as a big teams because can so you will be able to cushion a lot of the teams and I'm very optimistic say 3 or 4 players you are one we are able to win your mom. The other side say I'm very principled guy and you know me from since under 20 times say the Misuba City. Maybe what under 20. Me work to me prove no me break masters and me prove me ho and I'm from national team. And I'm call Kotoko and I'm prove me ho and I'm still am can national under 20. And I'm prove me ho under 20 and I'm pushing me ko under 23. And I'm prove me ho under 23 and I'm going to local blasters. And I'm prove me ho local blasters and I'm going to call senior blasters. Say you monitor aspect in the car wire they should prove themselves and the coach will call them. Very simple.
Wow. Wow. And we a local player proving home and get on the plane to US, Canada, and Mexico.
Very simple. As I was at Great Olympics, many in the Olympics, I told him, say, go now up done hano. Watch your hakaka. Improve konim. Corporate challenges baby. Yes, I'll be feeling too comfortable. I don't know what happened, and he moved to Akahaso folk. Akahaso folk. Prove one home. And on your local blasters. In as much local blasters, you call Nigeria home now when you team unqualified. Or prove one also what is he now?
Blasters goalkeeper.
Precisely. So that is my principle in life. Prove yourself. The Ghanaian supporters will appreciate you. The media will appreciate you. And the coach, attention about also. The moment attention about also, obviously they will be on the pressure on the coach to call you. And that is all. Until I don't go on backstage. Oh, boss, me boy, you are no. Prove that media and the supporters on the show. And they will appreciate you. That is what I throughout my career. Until that is my principle of living.
Ebi oha unya our club side, ebi oha benya our national team side. Francis Abu enya a very horrific injury against Japan. What is going through his mind, especially World Cup eba na wakwako prasa no. Oh, you've been in that situation before. Entina mibusao. In as man say you sympathize with him no, or no ankasa nipa no. By now, after why surgery or recover no, then all dream, then a coso ewunitrim Emmanuel Ajimabedu.
Well, we are very happy for his life. We share engine with TV so one we are going to make it true. Let me say, I'm a footballer. I've seen a lot of serious injuries. Like some say me can be well famous or me and Kasakra no me muzzle say don't know me muzzle free me tie new muzzle mame. Enti me muzzle na nyakopɔ de mame no ahyɛn no wayi foforo ba bi de ayi foforo aba me. Enti mahu injuries bebre ye hu Jibril Sise ni injuries bi a so wa obekaya some years back.
Yes.
Horrific injuries ya wotimi fa wani kura nhwɛ.
Dem baba no look sure
exactly. Until you say body I bet my body. However, that's why I say I'm happy for him to the extent that he knows the kind of game we are in. It's a contact sport. Normally contact sports be there to miss you. And you are fighting for your nation. Sabo no say one fan and I'm a fan. Ebi anadwene kura anyane se bɔ no ko ntimi bɔ ebi akranka bɔ no ko share, but he was fighting for his nation. He is very dedicated and he wants to do everything he can on the field for the nation. Very sharp, 23 or 24 years. I think he will recover very well. That is the first priority. He will recover very well. In as much as there is a lot going through his head. But listen, nipa ya di outside. Let's commend the GFA. The way now Omar Pakwa through him direct to the hospital or the collaboration for the supporters to know say and won't turn because me video 2 times I wept a bit. In as much as I've seen the serious injuries, but I said, oh my God, what is this? Young guy all bad and he is a bit okay now. For the first 2 days, you know how it is. A lot will be going to your mind, yo. And it's not even about the World Cup alone. In as much as it's not about that alone. It's about his career. And you always say, but if after the doctors have assured him so the operation maybe we have 6 months and not 4 months and not 1 year, it's not a problem. A Honda refreshing, almost what I started from. And when you are doing rehabilitation, you don't need to swear yourself. Also, I'm contempt. And I know the doctors will give him this kind of idea. Say, Charlie, I see a penny. Just concentrate and have your rehab. Now you are doing BBA. So you are 24 years. There's a World Cup, another 4 years again. You might be 28 years. And that time you are playing very well. And you have a call up to the national team again. So right now, whatever has happened. Yeah, you are doing so. Omina and you are ma. If you are ma. The collaboration has been very solid. Yeah, it's not only about the national team, but about his career going forward. Because I could do better 33, 34, 35 years. And if you don't limit only that one to work up for Ibaso in 6 months, let's pray for him, say he will recover very well and continue his career. That is the most important thing. But he's a very young guy. He's very intelligent, meeting very 3 or 4 times, very respectful guy, and will tear for 2 more. Until I know, say he will recover very well and go and help his club and come and help the nation. Say, yeah, over to a good career. And thanks to the GFA. For this one, you have really professionally done a great job.
I like say for this one,
But I know what happened.
Yes.
And I will call the mambo. What do you call it, mambo? Minimpa. For them to start on this, listen, it's the smile on my face for how they are professional. It's not even about the engineer. You see, communication is key. Maybe I'm testing for like what is going on? Is it okay? Because video look very horrible.
Very horrific. Very dangerous.
And later on, when they communicate by then I started becoming very calm, and I was able to talk to the team manager of the Black Stars, and he also assured us, he's very calm. Then I start relaxing because I'm in the job, so I know how this kind of things can carry. Ni family what are they thinking? Because I'm friend as that no communication no eba often say the if you see here na say ama abodayemo say can say aba yemu a say ye bon pa say onya complications bia e wo injury nim na obetumi aye ne rehab no aba back na ye twene nti ye dem pa bo betenachi
medase Emmanuel Ajimabedu ene ne twetwe nkomo yi enti legend me na wase na anopai abrani nyina ye frɛ wa ogie enso nti ene nso ye dawase yi papa ye be kasa ewo ekire ho ye be kasa wo ekire ho esanse ye wo project bi a eba so enti ene o ebe kasa ewo ekire ho ne ahwese de ye nyina betimi aka bom ne aye ne kama ye dase Happy FM eda eye Ajimabedu asepa enti ai Emmanuel Ajimabedu ene no aye exclusive one on the Blasters Asia tour na ye koye ne ye ba bedi ho nkomo but ye mra ye nkomo na o de start ye no baby a mitwa so ne se ne ye hwe the rankings in as man say enche bia FIFA ebe release ranking. I think say by midday na rankings no aba but the na o ka say enedie FIFA Haiti any DLC to aso
Haiti do not qualify automatically. Haiti ni Curacao do not qualify automatically.
Okay obo amamienu.
Yes, Iraq any DRC. Iraq game no eno ne kan ho asem Baghdad. Yeah.
Enti eno no mu wi ni ye no.
We need 2-1.
Wow.
Yes, United Arab Emirates. That's your first goal.
And Iraq.
Not British in the second half.
Wow.
Okay, UAE team number the ball right now. If you watch the team, when you saw who say UAE team.
Ocean and so say
in any names of the players
now. Say mo ye
UAE team.
I didn't hear.
Or the names of course Brazilians, Spanish, Portuguese, and Panama.
Some omuska.
Yes.
Omuska.
You see, the only problem I have with them is that the kind of money that they have, and yet the kind of quality now.
Omukotoye.
And omukotoye no.
See, be omo na ya available
no. No.
And I'll come back and I come
Momo. Yes, sir. Blasters play that Shamia for Bre. Oh, one munye bimo.
And think I'll be agent to her. Up players.
I'm Gana play some man on any idea.
Hey, sir.
Oh, I say more players some funny. You see, okay, so most of them are players who are from Brazil and Spain and who are playing in their league.
Yeah.
So that should be a first step. To ball for some time, they know you, you know them, they become used to you. They see you as one of them. If I say Samba or Neo, if you can go buy. na bi o yebo ase nim no nim system na bi ya fa no so mbebo black
ya start e di kan be man girl bi na afi ya man Ghana passport bi no ne na wo na ne ba ne ya ne kama na afi yes you ne be bo man na nka waje ka solid power samba one.
You see, so for me I see that San Omaye, but Omanya the right players, Omanya the best players, even though they are doing well, but the kind of scar no, if they really want good players, I went to call Spain for there are players in Spain or Shomwa Onya a BM
Spanish national team name.
Let me give you a typical example. A player like Mosquera, Arsenal boy, no, he's now considering switching to Colombia because that's where he's originally from. Spain, ya won ni idea. Or Spain national team now, I feel that form no or one. At least also to me,
Akona Bobby.
Yes.
Yeah, and friend.
Or shall we be a Hano, Colombia to World Cup. Deciding to switch to Colombia. For such a player, so you fought me found some bomb more. He's solid, he's top notch. And so I'm just giving an example. There are several players like that. So who Scapa? Wait me, those players are more top quality. Just your ordinary, just a Brazilian. You can get a top Brazilian or you're close to play for the Brazilian national team, but I'm quite no wa. Obeti ya babe boama waha. Dude, I don't know if you get my point. Because see, UAE for Nankasano, the real UAE for Nankasano, among the scam. You don't even see them. In terms of what they love is that they'll go to the stadium, their country will win and they will enjoy it. But yes. The real, I'm talking the real UAE for no. Oh, so if you get the place for them, that's some more community, they'll be happy. That is why when the Amufeli is qualified to the World Cup proper, no, so you cannot vote for playoff. Somebody to qualify, no. And then I'm move you to iPhones, car keys on Google Park and so on.
Just a mubu of phones. Ye aha ebufu a ye pabo eni nsuo no omo de omo bufu ye ne car keys enti obi wa ne Mercedes Benz C class no ato key no ne iPhone 17 Pro Max no ato key
mbombo papa bi ehye
no designer eye Gucci bi no ato eno nso ase ne sen chese sika nko time
that's my disappointment with them. I really wish that I come to my co-worker but I require inform nti na me nim say omo bo 1-1 no ewo Abu Dhabi no never
yedin
on bet me aba so say ye kuma ma me fa we Emma Collins now Collins enfantos na ye hwe Europe the first eno de am for be confused about the European one no.
Oh Samum,
yes, I'm very confused about the European one.
Playoffs no
yes
na okay enti any other former Collins na chirichirim I'm for who you and I was, where the Italy qualify. Italy Kobo playoffs.
I'm for who you announce, Italy qualify. In fact, the reason Inter Amuka San because they saw that Italy are pot 1. And pot 1 Italy, Denmark, Turkey, and Ukraine, and pot 1. Pot 2 Poland. So they think that pot 2 Poland, Wales, Czech, and Slovakia. Pot 3 Ireland, Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Kosovo, and pot 4 Romania, Sweden, North Macedonia, and Northern Ireland. In the whole pot 1, who say Italy, Denmark, Turkey, and Ukraine, Italy, where they almost answer and qualify because Italy have not been the last 2 World Cups, right?
Yes. 2018, 2022.
Yeah. So, but the amount for Midamount. The amount for confused about, you know. Say Italy pot 1. Pot 1 does not mean groups. Pots don't mean groups.
Say I know you have chicheguso.
Yes, pots no.
And your group.
NTNA. Yes.
World Cup a year playoffs we a year Europe the no NA. And seeding pot for semi-final draw. And pot 1 said the Ike Abobo Bosuni nyina no. And non say Italy, Denmark, Turkey, Ukraine, one group there be. And after no more beche pot in nyina egusu.
Yes. Now for this particular Europe what they are doing is that pot 1. Among 4 are so confused the education egusu here. Don't say pot 4 no sure. Most of the countries in pot 4 they were not first or second. in their groups.
In their group, okay.
Example is Sweden. So people are surprised why they find themselves a war. Aha. I don't know if you get my point.
Any Nations League and
Exactly.
Say
Exactly.
Nations League, so can qualify as
Yes. There were 12 groups.
Europa, 12 groups.
12 groups. Into the winners of the 12 groups now qualify automatically.
Automatically. Almost 16 ebeko, right?
Yeah, 16.
16 ebeko. Say
12 no.
Say aka 4.
Yes.
4 no more pewa.
Yes. I'm just explaining how this one came about. 12 now qualified it.
Sure.
So group 1, pot 1, pot 2, pot 3 no. Yeah, Omo second in the other 12 groups no.
Sure.
In the pot 1, pot 2, pot 3 no. And the pots have been arranged by merit of rankings. Pot 1, pot 2, pot 3 no.
FIFA rankings.
FIFA rankings. So
Okay.
pot 1, pot 2, pot 3.
Okay.
Pot 4 no ye omo bo holding pa. The next 4 were the UEFA Nations League.
Okay.
And now omo bo the pot 4 no.
Nti omo na ye Romania, Sweden, North Macedonia and Northern Ireland.
Exactly. So now this is how the parents ebe. Pot 1 ebe share pot 4.
Now pot 2 share pot 3. Okay. And
Italy can meet Sweden or
Italy,
Romania or North Macedonia or Northern Ireland.
Okay.
Denmark, which share Romania, Sweden, Northern Ireland, North Macedonia,
or
Northern Ireland. Turkey, which share Romania, Sweden. So pot 1, it share pot 4. Now pot 2, it share pot 3.
And we are semi-finals.
And it's semi-finals. And it's semi-finals. Because on number 4. 4 and ebeko.
Ebeko. Assembly.
Number 4 and ebeko.
Can somebody say me sure said the adeno ho dia one shot pot 1 for ni nyina be the last 4 no. Pot 1 for no. Italy, Denmark, Turkey, Ukraine.
It is possible, but there's also Ireland for no. Ireland for no.
Northern Ireland for no.
No, Ireland and Kasa.
Ireland and Kasa. Pot 3 Ireland and Kasa.
Parrot in Crawford. And Parrot is in devastating form.
I'm going to share Portugal 2-0 no.
Yes. Parrot scored 5 goals in the last 2 games. Also 2 against Portugal. And I was a hat-trick against
Turkey.
No, it was not Turkey.
Hungary. That game was I don't know how to describe that goal. That
so Boslai was in this element. Hungary share first. And
Hungary share
2-1.
And scoreline.
Now 90 plus 5 minutes. Yeah, pong game and I like the tenacity of Parrot.
Joe Parrot.
Bobo na di mirika pap.
Baby of free. He went through 2 center backs and a goalkeeper no so gina omomedo na ohun ya na ball no e that time. And you tepe Ireland ohun.
Oh, of course. Metepe Ireland too very dangerous, but
Poland is who
Poland Lewandowski
Lewandowski.
Oh, they have a few, but it will be difficult, Prince. It will be difficult, especially pot 2 and pot 3 for games, you know. I'm sure that with the explanation here, the amount for on the European 12 data.
Into 4 aka 16 na am 16
airport na wie in the port 1 no I don't just say group 1 no
there be
in the port 1 no players teams na ho no countries no ebe shia
port 4 na port 2 shia port 3
shia port 3
enti yenfa European nsi
European
yenye
yemba ye
de no de enti ye de ne say African nation baako eka intercontinental playoffs
aye nyina ye tanachi
na wa qualify
and Prince
na ya 10 Africa be 10
ye nya ono ka na ye
10 yes.
I have a conviction that Ghana will qualify. DR Congo ever qualify.
Because even the Africa there no kura no oka ho asem say they are very dangerous side.
Oh yes. I said it because if say yeah honest and sincere with ourselves, sir. Oh share backline and say yeah discuss here on Monday. Backline and no an experienced backline.
And yen council say in their group, in their World Cup group, no team will qualify ahead of no penny team share in that group.
Yes.
Senegal.
Yes.
In fact,
and only 1 point between Omoni and
Senegal.
Only 1 point
between
them.
No Omuko ball Senegal. Omuko ball 1-1 ewo Dakar and Senegal be share 3-2.
Okay. And I'm almost scatter.
And near because
they were leading 2-0.
And Senegal
the second half. Yes.
Share 3-2. That's the only game lose.
In fact, if
they aside no share Obia in that group.
In fact, in common maintaining
2-0 no come qualify ahead of Senegal. Yes.
And Senegal fortunately said they were big boys. Yes. That's the game.
Yes.
I'm back. Every winning is game 3.
Samone Shegus ewo.
Yes. So now I'm sure 6 countries. 6 countries and Equasia na yi emu 6 countries and Equasia and the continental playoffs no. Na yi emu. Now the 6 countries no. 1 from Africa, DR Congo.
Sure.
Then you have Iraq. Then you have New Caledonia, Ononufri, Oceania. Then you have Jamaica. After Suriname. And after Bolivia.
And to CONCACAF at the 2 reps and about this playoff.
Yes.
CONCACAF at the 2 reps. Jamaica and Suriname no.
Yes.
And Asian Federation no. And so at the 1 and Iraq. And Africa CAF at the DR Congo. And afi Comebol and so at the Baco Bolivia. And Oceania and so at the New Caledonia and so Aba.
My
conviction is that DRC ebe overpower Nkrofo we nyina.
Yes, and my main church means him for education and yegu so Now the 6 countries now Prince boss no. Iraq, DR Congo, Jamaica, Bolivia, Suriname, and New Caledonia. No? 2 of them ever qualify to the finals automatically.
Yeah, per FIFA rankings.
Yes, now 4 of them no about semi-finals. No, the winners no could share the 2 are more in the finals. No, so it's the FIFA rankings, and then you can say by the end of the
draw, no,
the
final draw. No.
But as it stands now, right now. Mami fa minimum say mami fa send calling no say we no bet me use no say crow from live na my but
anyway ya
there be me the crow from live be send
okay
me my crow from live
yeah no send no near mantem
no we say we there in the spare and
okay who ne buy no
one ya calling no to crow from live. Now it is just for Obama share and some so it will follow the year canon. So as it stands right now, the win enyam buy no, the draw no enyam buy no, and I say the new ranking enyam buy no. Iraq any DR Congo, and now Omo LED, and you know the reason here. Obia actually clearly say DR Congo and Iraq edu finals. The reason is that as at this morning. And the last FIFA ranking in October, no. Iraq, 57th on the FIFA ranking. DR Congo, 60th on the FIFA ranking. Jamaica, 68th on the FIFA ranking. Bolivia, 76th on the FIFA ranking. Suriname, 126th on the FIFA ranking. And after so New Caledonia, 150 on the FIFA ranking. So which means that when FIFA ranking bar, and say significantly bia Emma obi Embepa Iraq any dia Congo home as starts down. The only team close to them Jamaica or 6 points behind DR Congo, and it is extremely difficult, almost impossible. Okay, inti where the rankings no any.
Okay, inti obetimi ayi me free ho Collins. Yimi me free ho na fa Ike to ho na afi won chirichiri mu ne enko.
Yes, inti Iraq. Inti just so they follow.
Iraq 57.
I stand the current ranking.
57.
Yes.
DR Congo 60, Jamaica 68, Bolivia 76, Suriname 126, New Caledonia 150.
We have fair rankings. So the first two airco finals no. So Jamaica, Bolivia, Suriname, and North Caledonia no. So Jamaica may meet Suriname, Bolivia may meet New Caledonia, however they will do the Paris. Not on my boy. And the two games will happen in March, in the space of 4 days. Into your Bowie and not dear Congo ni Iraq, the Momo chain. So, and I don't see, and two of them ever qualify. I don't see how, so I see Iraq and DR Congo qualifying. I still see Iraq and DR Congo qualifying. The only team which one competition is Jamaica. And I say Bolivia. Oh, Bolivia, Ike. Bolivia, young Kobo high altitude. What are you talking about? Bolivia. They what high altitude. Bolivia competition on my ever commibo qualifiers in many other keto. Yeah, 5 or D6 so on the D Brazil a cheap. Bolivia and the D Brazil a cheap. No, I'm 5. Initially a 5, but it's I have a count. Into 6 or 7. But they were behind Bolivia. They were behind Brazil. No. But I'm saying they were the last in qualifiers. Yes. Yes, you pick it. Aircono. Yes. Yes. Inti Ecuador qualifier. Uruguay qualifier. Argentina. Brazil, these are Colombia. These are top beaters. One qualify about World Cup. Well, I'm saying that Bolivia is not as if we don't know them. We know them. So you said that Bolivia will beat who? I'm more form. I'm talking 7. So we is 6. Yeah. I'm talking Brazil. No more Brazil actually. Brazil was fit. Paraguay. Brazil was fit also. Fit. Yes. Inti na Paraguay team you can papa. Inti if you are not able to qualify there. But I don't think say Jamaica ever forms in Bolivia. No, I'm not talking about Jamaica. I'm saying that Iraq and DR Congo never qualify. Yeah. I expected Jamaica to have qualified in the ahead of Curacao. Curacao, Jamaica. Jamaica sat at home and were unable to beat Curacao. And Curacao qualified for the first time. Rastafari. Curacao for no Jamaica for Rastafari. Curacao for any so. Island Kitwebi won't qualify. In fact, they are 150,000. What it means is that Curacao, we are salam down. I don't know the voter population. Oh, salam down. Make this constituency. Now we collect. Now you feed my phone. Yes, I'm not Caledonian. Ike. But my show players so. Most of them play in the US and some in Europe. Any idea? We want made this brand here. They have players. So. I'm happy for them. I count to 150,000. In fact, FIFA didn't need NG. North Carolina never quite Jamaica. Yeah, of course. Because of bars, financial and yes, but 1 hour year draw. And qualify. Oh yes, of course. But I'm saying that in terms of what they will bring to the table, no dear anchor. Jamaica would offer more. Reggae boy, no more. And even beyond that, publicity wise, the kind of people they have near the end, some more air casa about the game, you know. Any publicity need be but I'm happy. And things in case if I'm going to qualify, no more upset big ones. Asalam Down, producer Diaba. Asalam Down is a suburb of Accra, Ghana, located in the Okankwi North municipality, a district in the Greater Accra region of Ghana. I don't know. It is a commercial and a residential area with a population of 12,196. Aslam down there. Aslam down the pan to grant here. Aslam down I'm put there. I mean to me make a constituency no. Said the Usuni. Now they need panty. Now in your office is quite what 12,000 carried out.
But when no more catch was a Salam Down has a commercial and a population
Residential
residential. Honey was a 40 hours. Listen, 40 Salam Down.
You want to move, say, now I'm down to you.
Oba Saturday and I say holiday. Who will be our home?
Asalam Down is the only place.
12,000. 196.
Asanda is the only area we
join the one in a weekend. Some more Median.
I didn't know Munian.
So beyond Median will feel. A higher primary until beyond Median.
Even any party.
Eh?
It was an even party.
And I said, building here where you yet she has uncle 40. Building offer street near the call a Dora Hona. The next building. Office. And your office, Uncle 40 or
no, why not? We are going to go to. We get not on we now. And goes
opposite Uncle 40
office.
And about residential. Permanent office. Next one, Crawford
office.
Me who send Colako do a school or
two. And I get small guys to her. Now, we have one 80 salad 12,000.
12,196.
You go for tea, run about to Oquas Yoka Crana. Maybe I fuck on. Oh, now I say, how you are salam down. Oka Crana.
Baby, a special population.
Emrason, happy birthday, Kesiapa, and confirm Masin Team Korea Chaskele. Crucial. Elmago. And exclusively, we have been fear with the ever to try our show no so. And I kill a bad day to me. Or how about for say what you the pufu or the mano. All right, now Italian mafia be say no che tempo penisno manache say there is no time for any man. Emreni ho Emma or Kratiasophobia in Tintapaso. Young Shan Sabana say, Fanfi Europe, a World Cup qualifiers, and draw Echeguye, countries Libre, and a team qualify surprisingly. Our honum as a pedica abrobro so at Yamao. Now say, and a games to be a coyer, Austria, Etnafie, and Bosnia, Equatie, Ubiashan Yonkoro, a Bako, Belarus, and the Greece game no, Eco and 0-0, Belgium, Echi, Liechtenstein, upon a 7-0, Alho, Bulgaria, and Georgia game no, at the end of 90 minutes no, Eco and 2-1 in favor of OBIBA POAKWA, Jeffrey Bulgaria, Alho, Kosovo, Omoha, G. Papa. Omni Switzerland and they would also and day 1-1 Alho, Romania and San Marino game no, and also and day 7-1 in favor of Romania. Scotland etimi qualify wa bra omuche Denmark show mekano and 9 amamutimi atimu mienu Alho, Spain and Turkey akote obi atontrano mienu Alho, Sweden and Slovenia game no, and also and day 1-1 ho Wales at North Macedonia upon 7-1 sheshe Alho no man Jadon Sam at international friendly games living so so Brazil and Tunisia and the Bernie yes game now say and I'm a story Eddie can come so at now and Tunisia my Bobokoro Estevan William just 18 years of age was about penalties and my Brazil or my Bobokoro 44th minute on the penalty at a cano and Brazil or my Bobokona game now echo ended 1-1 at home Japan and Bolivia and also ended 3-0 in favor of Japan or my Bobokoro Oman Etrefie ama Ivory Coast echo born 2-0 Senegal echi Kenya upon 8-0 Sadio Mane about hat-trick Nicholas Jackson about 2 goals in Bayi Edebako Epe so and if opponent Diaye and so in your last goal no our side game no Senegal Edin Kurim 8-0 at Saudi Arabia and so Yenhwe Han Algeria ever born 2-0 Morocco echi Uganda upon 4-0 at home when games and also Echeguye our international friendly games ahodoa and also a course no now yembu yaketeme na yɛnti ntom kuma bi ɛwɔ nsɛm ketenkete a ɛno nso ɛdi ahim ɛwɔ amanane na dodoɔ no ahu deɛ kɔ ne neɛ ba na wonim sɛ 2026 FIFA World Cup playoffs no bebree na atwa gu ɛwɔ hɔnom na sei anaasɛ wei ɛne countries a ɔmo nso ɛfiri Europe a ɔma qualify automatically ɛde awura mu ɛwɔ the 2026 FIFA World Cup no mu Italy ɛkɔ akɔbɔ playoff, Albania ɛkɔ akɔbɔ playoff, Czech Republic ɛkɔ akɔbɔ playoff, Sweden ɛbɛbɔ playoff, Romania ɛbɛbɔ playoff, Ireland, Northern Ireland, Ukraine, Slovakia, Poland, Denmark, Turkey, Wales, Bosnia, Kosovo, and North Macedonia. Where any countries are, also ebetimi akobo European playoffs no out now way 16 12 countries rather also etimi atosu mieno our respective groups no more into 4 from Nations League no and so aba joining now 16 na fempo your group yom 4 honoma and ya fedi agro into 4 teams and the record group back mo na 4 groups into the betimi qualify no ya semi-finals mo into 2 teams on ya de no almost be semi-finals no na fempo ya bo now also betimi qualify no so etimi qualify from Europe na say and port no esifa etie Port 1 no Italy Denmark Turkey Ukraine and so Port 1 na Port 2 no say etie Poland Wales Czech Republic Slovakia and so Port 2 no Port 3 they say etie Ireland, Albania, Bosnia, Kosovo and complete Port 3 no na Port 4 they say etie Sweden, Romania, North Macedonia and Northern Ireland nyina honoma and ye fed ya grow cry. I want to say awodoa and also a check no betima join live on Facebook. Now also wetimi abo ni akoma kama na Scotland and they also etimi qualify kama for the very first time since 1998. The last time Scotland etimi call World Cup no was way back 1998 and they also attack you da also etimi qualify na endra goal Scott McTominay no na expected goal rate now na 0.01 na just say baby abon dano na dempa Scott McTominay also ebetimi apema to atrem but ndra be one is from abodangbeshi abojangbele abon no etimi ko to atrem kama honoma enya fedi agro kra na korokao oman no so etimi qualify at the ehwemu the 2026 FIFA World Cup no na utimu sa nei omo anabe the smallest nation omo so etimi qualify in terms of ni particular no omo so etimi qualify at the akoremu the 2026 World Cup no na yesese na kuruka oman no say na yese Dutch players Omosha omunya kwanyansi akan amfama Holland no omunyina na akogu wonoma omakonkodia ene kurukao enso etimi qualify kama na yeso mo place ni bebrebe krampo no omukra Dutch passport ni mu nkoneba ena omni ko gina mu esi akan here ma kurukao man na here wonsam ade ama kama pa na David Alaba ene din kobai osidani agio ene de papa se nei ononso etimi enya akwanya akogina mu ade ama Austria na wakosi akan World Cup no mo we the first time David Alaba enso ebenya akwanya akosi akan ade ama Austria oman boboko no World Cup mo a be mo no so ani age akoda sanyina so ye bomb pie chenche ade atan na chi se be ya injury bia entimi emba na David Alaba enso etimi akosi akan ade ama Austria oman boboko no the 2026 FIFA World Cup no mo Andy Robertson sinakan ade ma Liverpool boboko no in fact ninti every Scotland and draw omutimi qualify kama na nei osehwe World Cup no mo bi da o bi da na obviously ogilan sensan no so si akan nyina no na de ba kope na edi ahim awoni tirimu ose okai emre bi no ne the late Diogo Jota edin komo ose Jota 2022 FIFA World Cup na course no abeman due to injury into wentimi ankosi sakan no into abrane no so mo Liverpool no mo training a 2026 FIFA World Cup no komo ana pempi no on Diogo Jota edi awakona sanyina so na ene yaye pa sa abeman na nei onka akrati asefo ɛmfa asase ho biom a ɔntumi nkɔgyina mu ɛnsi akan ɛmfa ma Portugal ɔman no nti ɔsɛ ndra ɔgyina nsensan no so nyinaa no na adeɛ baako pɛ ɛna edi ahim ɛwɔ ne tirim nkɔmɔ a ɔne Diogo Jota ediɛ no ɛne ne adeɛ a ɛno nso edi ahim wɔ ne tirim a ɔde ato dwa a yɛn nso ɛna anɔpɛ yi aka na wɔn nso wate bi hɔ na Dani Olmo ndra Spain ɔman bɔbɔ kɔ no tumi atwe draw na ɔsɛ hwɛ ɛnyɛ results a na ɔmo hyehyɛ no ɛnyɛ results a na ɔmo hyehyɛ no na mmom nneɛma fa ama ma qualify ɛno na ehia paa ɛwɔ agodie no a ɔmo di ndra no mu na mmom ɔmɛhwɛ aboa sɛ biribi abɛkɔ yiem na efe mpo na ɔmo wura mu ɛwɔ World Cup no a ɔbɛtumi akɔ konkoden paa ɛde ama Spain ɔman bɔbɔ kɔ no na Wesley Sneijder ɛna nsɛnkyerɛfoɔ bɔpene ne ebisa no sɛ Sneijder wohwɛ abɛmu a yɛfɛ Lamine Yamal a ɔwɔ chance sɛ na ɔbɛtumi awura mu ɛwɔ the English Premier League no ma na ɔte daabi na mo da asɛm na mo kɛn bɔɔl a Lamine Yamal bɔ no Basafoɔ nim sɛ ogyina nan so paa ɛnyɛ de abasa kra bɛgya ne mu sɛ ɔnkɔ club bia nkɔsi akan nti ɔno de osusu sɛ Lamine Yamal no ɔbɛyɛ one club man na kyerɛ sɛ Basa hɔ a ɛna Lamine Yamal ɛnso ɛbɛtumi atena awu ɛhɔ no na ɛndra ɛna Cristiano Ronaldo ɛtumi kɔpie mu ɛwɔ the White House United States of America na ɛnyɛ fɛ de agorɔ ɔtumi kɔhyia papa yɛfɛ Donald Trump president ɛde America ɔman no ɛna ɔkutumi ɛkɔhyia no ɔmo di nkɔmɔ bebrebe ɛwɔ hɔ no na Donald Trump sɛ hɛ afei ɛna ne ba ɛba bɛbu ne yie papaapa efi sɛ ɔsɛ ne ba no ɛyɛ big fan of Ronaldo na ɛnɛ yi ne ba no kora ɔyɛ president keke ɔkɔ fie a ne ba no sɛbe ɔnhyɛ da yada ne saa o ɔnhyɛ da regade ne saa nti ɔno deɛ onim sɛ ɛnɛ yi ɛnam ne so ama ne ba ɛtumi ahyia Cristiano Ronaldo ɔno na di mpuni deɛ masa respect no akɔ soro bebrebe ɛwɔ hɔ nom a yɛde wɔn nsɛm ɛde ɛma ɔkama paa ɛwɔ hɔ na wonim sɛ the next international break ɛyɛ match na mete sɛ Portugal ɔman no ɛne United States of America ɛde friendly game baako ɛkɔ akɔhyehyɛ so dendenden a ɛnyɛ fɛ de agorɔ nti ɛno ne breaking news kakra ɛno nso ɛfiri ɔno ba nti match wɔnom baabi bi ɔhan bɔfoɔ bɛtumi adahye akɔyɛ commentary ɛde ama happy 98.9 FM ɛno ne nkɔmmɔ ɛno nso ɛkɔ so a yɛde wo nsɛm ɛde ɛma ɔkama paa ɛwɔ hɔ na wonim sɛ Spotify Camp Nou no ɔmo nsi wie aka final touches bi but ntia bi nya ne sɛ FC Barcelona ne Eintracht Frankfurt game no hwebe ɔmɛsi saa kan no ɛwɔ Spotify Camp Nou a yɛde wɔn nsɛm ɛde ɛma ɛwɔ hɔnom na Florian Wirtz ɛnso akɔdi nkɔmɔ na Florian Wirtz sɛ ɛwɔ mu sɛ dodoɔ no atwi wɔ aboɔ so sɛ nneɛma ɛmfa ama ɔmo anɔpɛ yi mekyia wo yie papaapa Mr. Jesse Amponsa ɔho Florian Wirtz a ɔse generational talent na Wirtz hwɛ abrabɔ deɛ saa o ɛyɛ full of ups and downs wobɛtɔ fam kakra na wasɔre kakra wobɛtɔ fam kakra but ɔno deɛ ɔnim pɛfee sɛ ne mmerɛ bɛba ɔsɛ ne mmerɛ bɛba ɛfiri sɛ ɔno nkasakasa tena ase dii na ɔstɛde ne ho a ɔhu sɛ ɔwɔ qualities ahodoɔ a ɔno nso ɛbɛtumi ɔsɛ na anoyɛ na ɔkɔ Germany national team camp bɔ assist ne mu nkɔdema ɛwɔ hɔ nom a wotumi nsampa onya bɔ no ataa na ɔde ama Leroy Sané pa na wahyɛ ɛwɔ hɔ nti ɔno deɛ ɔsɛ ɔgyidie ma pa sɛ da nkɔma bia no ɔbɛsan sɔre gyina nan so abɔ adwuma watere ɛde ama ɛyɛ ɔman bɔbɔko a yɛfɛ no Germany ne efe mpo no Liverpool bɔbɔko no na ɛda Militao ɛna yɛse abɛbɔ no aka meɛ sɛ ne ho aka kakra nti ne de bia me no kasa yi ɔmo kɔ akɔyɛ further test na efe mpo no ɔmo ahwɛ deɛ ha abɛmu a yɛfɛ no ɛda Militao wei ɛbɛ ha Madrid bɔbɔko no yie paa efisɛ pra aha bɔre yie papaapa ɛwɔ akɔniasɛ nyina so but anytime bi ɔba return bia no ne mmɔdɔbɔ no na ɛyɛ wɔ soro bebrebe ɛwɔ na Thomas Tuchel deɛ ɔnyae kasa yɛ o abɛmu a wei na anua no kɔ bench abɛmu a yɛfɛ no Jude Bellingham a ɛho sɛ bebrebe second game ɔsan de ne bɛbɔɔyɛ ɔsan yi ne firi mu ɛwɔ hɔ nom a na ɛnyɛ fɛ de agorɔ na wasan kɔdi nkɔmmɔ ɔse hwɛ mprempren ɔne yɛ kasa yi Trent Alexander-Arnold ɔne Kwanza no ɔno ɔreti Kwanza ahead of air Trent sɛ ɛba no right back position ne paa deɛ a masa ɛnya de a Trent ɛbɛ Kwanza no ɛwɔ baabi a Thomas Tuchel na so ɛbɛyɛ hye papaapa ɛhɔ ɛne ne nkɔmmɔ no so akɔdi a ɛna no pɛ yɛ ka ho asɛm na wo nso wate bi kama paa ɛwɔ na nsɛm no dɔɔso bebrebe but yɛmɛ no nti yɛbɛgyina wei so na yɛde ama no ne nsɛm no asi no afei mporo Prince Obiba Poakwa Brown ɛde show no atoa so kama paa ɛde aman
Ghana bibidro di tumi sorry awodene ene no kremu ebra no dro say ye di Ghana Herbal Conference die di kan kra ebra wo jumadie ebekoso December bosomene da etoso miensa ekopim enum ewo Prempe Assembly Hall Kumasi asemtitra eda jumadie ne so ne Harmony in Herbalism, Balancing Tradition and Innovation. Bra, na bahwe akwanya hodo a ye bibinro na hunu nura hodo a ya yo ewo Ghana ha na ne adunsifo kukudan ene wono mu a wo ye bibinro mu hwemu eni nkoma ehun hia sa adwumadie wono mu maso yasene emiade bramo eye the Ministry of Health, Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association, GAFTRAM, Food and Drugs Authority, FDA, and the Center for Plant Medicine Research. Bomodia, na kwa be fontintan kese ne so www.ghanaherbalconference.com. DHE ewa be fontintan kese ahodo no so at Ghana Herbal Conference. So pese obeda wunru awayo no edi anase ope baby a ubetimi di unro na sie ewo dwumade na se a bomodia na frey ewo tetefon homa iso 0202 222 095. Ana before forms ewo YFM Kumasi Inshaye so ben MTN Inshira FM anase Love FM. Ghana Herbal Conference, our roots, our remedy.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there is no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
Hey, Kofi. Let me amount countryman. About the Dano year. Abra would ya just 1,000 Ghana cedis. Me and one ya.
Obi oyinkonya.
Wait see. Me a Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026.
Sa dwumadie no a ye hoahoa wo se oye odehye niema koda ahogye kese na ye san ema manfo di wakire se de oye celebrity no.
Wait sha. Be fie dionini. Ane de aka odo ho asema. Ye ka warefo bebrabom.
Sisi ano de me mpra no miensa no ba.
Debi Kofi. Oba baako, bema baako, odo baako.
Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Well love meet affordability. A warrior on another level. Don't know.
Before registration forms, ewo Happy FM asalam down.
So person so yasene a, obetimi afret it for home 0244 906 235 and I say 0302 254 858. Mamenkai wo sense check akra wo.
Ko amanone yasan ba enchi bia omemu hansemu nyina Emmanuel Fusuapia the special one and I say oh bra oba betena se na wabuabua efi nsemu ano nsemu ewofie minim se Kumasi Asante Kotoko ho nsemu ho esanse omo ne Young Apostles ebebo nrai Blasters eboye ye ne South Korea eboye ye bo sa game no ewo Seoul the capital of South Korea and ye bo sa game no coach Otuado ekasai after the game ho nsemu nyina beba enti stay tuned na ye de sa ne mani nyina ebebro na we de unimu say you have to be lucky esan say luck is everywhere enti enei me say one na tretre wa say sika ni ho na mini sika ho be me nwanwa pa esan say the luckiest aba e de amount mo amusu sika no mo na the luckiest aba e de amamo enti we no enye long talks enye kasatentin yesin san say kasatentin wo hoi entoponko fa phone make say ye fa phone no o fa phone na dial star 712 hash tieni biom dial star 712 hash unya dial per option 1 no say wow to ticket the luckiest ticket no wow to option 2 say o to ama obi nti me metimi ato ama me ho na ma to bi di ama me nua akwasi asempa to bi di ama no say de be ya ye nyina ye bedi abom ye di bomu a ne de ehye ne ho me de ehye me onya afi na obe say na na sembia obi a nti miara ma brantie siki sima no me bom life isa says me sika ehye me tupufu na me teso eno the luckiest. And I say ubetimi akọ www.theluckiestafrica.com okoha the same process no ubetimi ato to ticket no wato bia ma obi e hompo de se opese system na generate eye o lucky numbers no edema wa obe generate the amount simple kra uwie a o generate ma uwie a na wo momu no o de atua na wa confirm eno ano no the luckiest because luck is everywhere eno asem enama ka kiro Mota Guinness say the we move campaign no that's why cost intuition so fama me I say it is time to make that move. It is time for a cold Mota Guinness abba Mota Guinness say cold now boy kama eni bibia fa eni bibia what the banku ni nkruma awie edi chilled Mota Guinness aguso da fa papa wo de american atrebi na he ne ya betimi atrebi ahwe fa papa we say vim up your daily pursuit with revitalizing taste of Mota Guinness ye di B vitamins egum B kun B vitamins ye di ahihiem kama e di amount chart towards your goals with a zip of nourishing natural goodness and ye turn 12 Ghana cedis per bottle no 12 Ghana cedis for do timpacho tobi na numbi na otwa na wa look out for proudly made in Ghana symbol no ebonitini so eye kana ebano no ba bia obetu no ebo ho hye so pa if ma me san say ehu hia me proudly made in Ghana symbol no ebo so esan say Mota Guinness ni ye wo Ghana heya na ye no na look out for proudly made in Ghana symbol no na oboa na de ye import free Nigeria eba no ye tuni nyina egu ni anu made in Ghana de no yes o protect local business o create civil jobs o support Ghanaian industry o boost economic growth we say economy na gina so yes no o to made in Ghana Mota Guinness no na oboa asan ma gina ne na so na afi o showcase o national pride shene nsuma me say Mota Guinness made in Ghana by Ghanaians for Ghanaians. Betika app campaign no say we no say free the be. Yes. Betting platform be any ho bema free 100% bet. Debi. O mama wa 5, 10 abros wa 10. Ba Betika de Betika ye ma 100%. Unya downloadi Betika app no Google Play Store. Who favorite games most convenient way now the chat no the way easy and also betimi akọ www.betika.com www.betika.com and I say ubetimi a dial *263# *263# shenenso set terms and conditions apply. This advert ya vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Se unimro enfie dumotria mentwebi shenenso. Se bet and I say gaming addictive to do hu shemwa no ahwene ye papa. Mon kan kira bigi say betting addictive. Ti mon fa ne ho enkushimo no mpode oye me princess enti sa ne ma no de onye kra enti minim pa se onye. Tie enye chairman bia ne chairman pacho chairman so enye se wage title ato ho so. Chairman any obi a onye oba wo mpemu o ma naniji saa chairman kro na onye oba na ade chi obi so oba no aba betena se na obo na bodi beti asempa akwesi menya wo anka mawu ni nyina na se onye aba no obo no na obo ni yi pa ama akọ ne ho enti osori anopa ne happiness no na afi ode bo abodin tie bema bia nso anase chairman bia nso no ne happiness no start with the kiss so what I say kiss pa na se ubenya sa kiss ya mekan ho asem bidia na eno ene bemu aye chairman dia na call nearest chemical store anase nearest pharmacy no akwaje kiss condoms kiss condoms ene kiss strawberry gel ni bi na o start with kiss condoms no na pese o ko smooth na ko deeper na afi o di gel ni bi aka ho gel no akosi asempa wadi ho adanse o se o de ye niema papa sabash se men kan kire o se sabash ba center se almost all kinds of chronic and acute diseases say ye prostate problems say ye diabetes say ye stroke say ye power say ye low sperm count no and non special can say etuo ni de wutuo ne nto entimi nkuma boa be man so de so tutuo ne nkuma boa na wo ano o yade na se sa yade ne wo ho de na obekọ sabash heba center na de ekumi ewo sabash fo ho se eyo mukoko bites no yey hwe krachi bi ete newsroom ho de bia no de ne tofa na atena na mbusa se krachi de ne yewo na se niema bi wo meto na me se yekoko nka se niema ni bi wo tu nim se yekoko dia ko sabash heba center koko bitesi se open dudu atua Kohelus ewo Kanshi Draglin Little George ewo Temakom 5 Ekus Pharmacy ewa Shama main station ho Isaac Asempa onim ho hwe obi wo ho a wonante a utu one step na unse obi nso atu another step sunsun boni di wachi saa de no enye kra ese wo niema bebre sunsun boni di wachi ko eye Sabasheba Center na ko pelm spiritual soap oil any cream ni bi o de sresra epam saa sunsun boni ni nyina spiritual consultation no pa na me pepa Tuesday 6 a.m. sharp na chassie Shenenson se Sabasheba Center ye bi free juada ekosi ada ye wala pass opposite Abrantia Sport freyen ye numbers no eyemienu 0249 217453 anase 0508 768846 ko Dr. Kwaku Sabaho ewo Sabasheba Center na ubenya wayarsa pacho kachire special say me se omra na afi yemre fi ye ba ye de aka no ebeto so ye won koma ye be deeper blasters ho enkomo ewo ho enti frɛ special emame intentem na yenko na afi yenhwe abayo bi egina ha abayo afefefefefe enti mame mowi na afi minkutie no na de opeso kachire me no onka na mentie yenko na yemfa omemu hansem emra no omemu hansem dia na eye Emmanuel Fusu apia yenko opening
meda se ebra so say yewram na fe yema mu nsam awodo ayaboa no se de ne ma siko no sa pepepe na esitimi ehwe na yede ensam no ebra Ghana atimi aboa yonkofa matches makum yenu ato aso ennan so emu nchemu no yede eba coach ayefra no to ado de nsam atodwa ewo ho Karim Zito ena fe aberanteɛ a yɛfrɛ no Gerard Domfe CEO ɛde ma Young Apostles ɔno nso ɛde nsɛm kakra atumi ato dwa a ne nyinaa no ɛwɔ ha ɛnɛ mɛka ne nyinaa abom no afei mede nsɛm a wɔn ɛde ɛbaeɛ no ɛde ama no afei yɛatumi atoa so ɛwɔ nsɛm kaeɛ no ɛne biribiara mu a ɛno ɛyɛ deɛ ɛtumi ɛba ɔkae no hyɛ ne nso sɛde bia meka kyerɛ sɛ ɛnamdua so na ahoma hunu soro batatwene nso ɔsensɛn soro na ahu ne dua ne ne nkrampan no bebrebee ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛa na yɛwɔ adwene sɛ ahoɔden bi na ɔwɔ sɛ dua ne hɔ a ɔntumi nyina ne naaso ɛno nti mekae no ahyɛ no so sɛ high sense meka kyerɛ sɛ nasoɛ no nneɛma pa ɛna ɛwɔ hɔ na ɛnɛ ɛkɔpie mu wɔ high sense a adeɛ baako ɛda nso ne sɛ ɔmo TV sets ahodoɔ a ɛfiri 100 inches kɔsi 150 inches ɛwɔ ɛhɔnom a ɛno nso ɛho ɛtumi ɛba ɛno akyire no nso no sɛ wokɔkɔpie mu wɔ high sense a mɛka kyerɛw sɛ ɛfa ɛnɛ laser TV ahodoɔ mesan ɛka kyerɛw sɛ refrigerators ahodoɔ ne nyinaa no ɛwɔ high sense for asoɛ a pakyɛ wokɔpie wɔ a wo nsa ɛbɛtumi aka bi ɛsi a me na wɔka sɛ wɔde air conditioners ahodoɔ abɛgu adwa so na anigye sɛm ne sɛ saa air conditioner ɛbɔ sɛ papapapapapa dwumadie bi a wodie biara no ɛne baabi a wɔ biara no yɛ a wopɛ sɛ wohwɛ ɛma nneɛma ɛtumi ɛkɔ nkan deɛ mesrɛ wɔ a wadaroma high sense na ɛsɛ wotumi ɛhwehwɛ wɔn akyiri kwan efie nneɛma a ɛyi so electrical appliances anaasɛ electronic appliances biara no bakyɛw high sense ne na wɔ a ɛyɛ papa anigye sɛm ɛsa wɔn aso yɛ ne sɛ wotɔ baako efiri dana ɛde kɔsi mfie num so no wɔn hwɛ sɛ mpo no sɛ ho tɔ kyema a wɔn bɛboa no afei nsa ɛtumi aka wadeɛ no back high sense na bɛyɛ wei nyinaa ma nkɔ baabi a nkotwa agya wadwo mpakyɛw nkran ha wato apete west hill small wokɔ ɛyɛ matayɛ kɔ wobɛhu wɔn no afei hatcho nso afie nya hatcho wobɛtumi ahu wɔn afei wokɔkɔ pie mu ɛwɔ mpakyɛw ɛyɛ La Paz ɛna Bachona bakyɛw broadcasting ne nyinaa no na so ɛwɔ hɔ a nneɛma ɛtumi ɛkɔ nkan pa a bibia nso ɛtumi ɛwie pɛyɛ ɛwɔ ɛhɔnom 0302550000 na afei yɛntɛn mu no ɛni nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ ɛhɔnom a ɛno ɛho nsɛm ɛna nnɛ anɔpɛ yi ɛba a mede ɛfa so na yɛbɛfiri nsɛm no ase deɛ a na yɛfiri aseɛ ɛfiri Black Stars no aso yɛn na ɛnora yɛne Korea ɛde ɛyɛ Kirin Cup no yɛde ɛbɔ so na ɛkɔbaa ne saa no nneɛma antumi ankwankan amma Ghana koraa no yɛdi ntwo ɛwɔ saa match no mu ɔmo ɛbɔ yɛ pɛw baako a yɛatumi ante na no ɛna yɛwieɛ no Coach Otuado ɛde nsɛm bebree na ɛdi nkan to dwadeɛ di kan no wɔse Koreafoɔ nya win because ɔhwɛ sɛdeɛ ɔmo si ɛyusu ɔmo chances ɛwɔ mu sɛ two side obi anya ne chances deɛ nanso Korea ɛyusu ne chances no well ɛno na ɛboa ɔmo ɛma ɔmo ɛtumi ɛyusu ɔmo ankasa nso Ghanafoɔ nso no ɔmo nya chances second half no ɛna nka sɛ ɔmo tumi ɛbɛri ne adeɛ nanso ɔmo antumi anyɛ saa adwuma no nanso ne nyinaa mu no ɔmo possess ball no Koreafoɔ match na ɔmo ɛtumi ɛdi nkonim ɔbɔ ɔmo aba so wɔn.
For South Korea for the win. They were more clinical on the chances they had. I think we had good ball possession, but also a lot of chances we created which we couldn't use. And the difference was that they used the chances, even though they missed the penalty. I think the game was kind of even. I think it was good to watch. Very, very dangerous South Korea from set pieces, corners, and also crosses, in-swing crosses, which led also to the first goal. And we, like I said, also had our chances, good pressing moments where we could have, when we won the goal, when we won the ball, we could have scored, but also good counter situations. And at the end, they were more clinical, and that's why I think South Korea won. First of all, congratulations for South Korea for the win.
And someone ultimately added to a jar or a honor. We are also. Dear Tierney, sɛ wohwɛ Korea na ɔmo ne ɔmo bɔɔ ɛberɛ bi a bɛsɛ kɔ World Cup no mu no nneɛma pii asesa wohwɛ ɔmo akyerɛ ɔkora no a ɔmo de back three ɛna ɔmo overloads na ɔmo tumi loadi one side more ɛwɔ ɛhɔnom a ɛno ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛtumi ɛboa ɔmo paa ɛno saa dakyɛn a wɔse aduru baabi a sɛdeɛ ɔmo si create overload no yɛa na ɛɛden ɛma ne mmeranteɛ no sɛ ɔmo bɛtumi abɔ mmɔden asesa saa adeɛ no saa difficulties wei ɛna na ɛɛden ɛde ma Ghana team no saa dakyɛn adeɛ baako a wobɛtumi saa aka ɛne sɛ players ne bi koraa yɛ afoforɔ ɛne adeɛ a system na ɔmo bɔɔɛ no na ɛyɛ different.
Since a long time to play with a 3-chain. I think this leads them to be a little bit more stable. In general, I think, except the Brazil game, I think they didn't collect so many goals anymore, and very, very compact. So you can see a change since the last time we met. But surely also some new young players coming in, some players from the last time are still there, and I think the main tactical element is that they play with three in the back, always try to overload one side, which makes it sometimes difficult to press if you don't have the right timing to take the right positions. And so we had sometimes, especially in the first, problems when to press, who should press. But it's not so easy for the guys because they haven't played together for a longer time, and we had a lot of new players, so it was not easy for them to press, especially when South Korea overload one side.
We and someone Pacho opinion friend or two out of Edema Black Stars no 822 ja na eno ache no two out of say what to Japan match no enwa etimi enye de ntia enye ne say match a bo and as a game bo against Korea no system no na different from the bo no against Japan no ewo ho usade no to nche players afoforo ewo Ghana team no mu a afa no munya akwanya edebo boy eno ntino na edru baabi no na enema edem nanso no de ogitumi pa baako anaso obeka se ye ade o say you critique chances nemum yantimi am very chances no
to their fullback. Is it the winger or is it our fullback over there? And that's why, especially in the first half, South Korea had more ball possession and created more chances. When we adapted to it in the second half, we did better then, and put a lot of also pressing into the game and better pressing. But surely, especially the first goal, killed a little bit our pressing and also our good game in the second half. It's difficult to compare because we played, first of all, we played a different system, but I think we had more chances today than against Japan. Japan, to be honest, they were very, very good. And if you see also the last
eno ere someone otimi ere to edwa ewo horom na yefuro na fe ye ne aninchemu ewo Ghana Premier League, Ghana Football Association product bako a wo ye ho adwuma papa mbayara agopramaso Kumasi Asante Kodoko obia abo 10 matches ono abo 8 matches di akane 2 matches no ene oyi bako etimi ede afri ho against Young Apostles no miensa ewo bayara agopramaso na yabomoden ekokotete otie ensem kaya coach Karim Zito etimi ede etoto to dwa na de di kan na Karim Zito si yan kanche obi ase match na ebebo ne no e match a ogiri ye pass as supporters no ba tentia supporters ne emra ne se edruba bi ono kra no support Manchester United or support Manchester still na edruba bi na ye hye wo mo pa na supporters na ba mu amu na omo eka omo ho na we kra ne de enya de a ye hye omo eti ogiri ye pass supporters no emra or expect victory against Young Apostles.
Also expecting a victory tomorrow. I'm not saying this to find any excuse. I'm also expecting a victory tomorrow. At all costs, we have to win tomorrow. You see, they come in motivators. You see, when you look at the teams we are supporting outside, like Man U, what do you call it? Man U, that's what I'm saying, Man U. There was a time we were beating everywhere, but still, when they play, you see the supporters there. The club is for them. They shouldn't leave it for anybody. They should come and encourage the boys to play more. Because winning makes them happy. Then if you don't come, we lose. It still will not make you happy. So come, please, come and then watch. And then if you have any message, you give to them, you give to me, I'll take it.
Where someone otimi ede to edwa ewo honom na eno achie no na osaya to aso say Ora Karim Zito na sem trofo ni bisa players no wo se dodo na prepare wase ampa players mako du ebinom beti a start ewo mu na epra na aka 18 players eno sa da nche kra na sa 18 players ni mo no me pa chew abrante keto ofia na 20 no beka ho kra no so onye half fit and so onye fully fit eti omu kom no eniema edin na so kwan bia so omu ye de efata bia.
They are going back. When at the moment I have about 10 players that can never play this game, and I don't know when they will come to play. Like Kote of the ACL, and then you look at in team Shaib, Minta, Wali, Entry, Set, Saka, Ansu, and with Kamara who are going for national duty. So all these boys I mentioned, the players I mentioned, will never be on the field tomorrow. So we are even left with 18 players. Even the small boy Amisa is also having groin issues. So these are, but at the end of the day, the rest we have to manage and then use the rest to achieve the objective.
Someone or Karim Zito 80 minutes to try. Ne finally, and I can say, who can say, don't want to prepare there, and then not at the saying, a dear, any problem, I'm up at the faster players on my prepare.
I think yesterday we had a meeting with the IMC. The technical team had a meeting with IMC. And then the IMC came down to the training grounds and I had another meeting with the players. They psyched them, they praised them, psyched them, and told them it's not yet lost. Because we are playing about 35 matches. We just play 10 generally, but we play about, I think it's the 6 or 8, the 8 games. So while looking down now, we still have to fight. The only problem is we should do everything possible to win home matches. You understand me? That is the problem. But when you go to away, somebody tell you you've done well. But coming your home draw, I don't think is anything good for us. So we are working on it. We are working on it seriously. We are all worried about the situation I find myself in. But this is my destiny, and I have to work seriously against it.
Someone or Karim Zito, etimi, to echa, ehonom, ye fraud, go young apostles now. Woman mobile bono, a branch Gerard, Damoa, don't fair, omo, SEO, and on Chester, Babaya and Ago Pramaso, the Ubia Ago Pramaso, na a hoy open stadium. Nemo or catch it, Masas and the Casa can be a somo baby and Yamasonko.
You bet me, and the whole results, bro, and to match and the demo.
We someone otimi to eja abra eboprino damwa offensive wa and na all chemicals and the players na bi was suspension e bi so ba akumienu bi e injury na so no e no stop you from the ombeye na kwai bi aso no ojiri so mbeti akwa kwese kodoko.
We have a solid team at Deba. I'm finally about at least we have firm official. Yankase Kotoko, we young apostles into Kusisi Amukubi, because you said the Ghana football, Abekoyi in the Epe. The dominant game, utilizing the chances, should be a winner of the game. Oh, no, we have a young team, youth team, vibrant, workaholic team, and there's a time say Obi Araba baby. Now you are demonstrating here who say Ghana Premier League movie. Yes, you are going to beat them in Kumasi.
I know, someone Gerard Damoa Tofe. On your CEO, Edema Boboko your friend of young apostles now to me say Odin Semno etimi etu ejwa yemfa kwanya we so na fe yemfa nwramu e Ghana Premier League table no say the city first four no pacho eni Mediama Sporting Club DK 21 points plus of 9 goals after 10 matches. Heart of Lions Tosumi 21 points plus of 9 goals after 10 matches. Now for Gianna Stars Tosumi 19 points on the goal afi and ne Boboko friend Hearts of Folk omo etoso enum 70 points minus plus of 4 goals and then 10 matches no maba Kumasi Sane go to Sunsia 16 points plus of 6 goals now for 8 matches no boy so boya 9 matches into se company say onya draw and na say empo onya win kura na onya loss so de obegina ba bia ogina na nemo onya draw winner obetimi abeka Hatofoko ewo ehonom so onya draw nemo onya win dia obetra no na fe watimi akonanim akọ 19th position and I said 19 points are ono any boboku a friend baby any goal stars number so kwase onoma make us say no 16th position boboku friend All Blacks 8 points minus of 2 goals and I fe Holy Stars at also do so 6 points minus of 8 goals and I fe 11 wonders e twa to kra on 2 points minus of 10 after 10 matches are eno there esi eti korogo bo we a one Holy Stars so ewo 1 match ese umutimi ebo ewo ehono OBIBA POAKWA Brown and some the dorsal Neso Medisia.
Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. What do you do when you need some money? You go free hustle, you go bread, but you need some luck today. Just dial *712 hash, make you play the game and win. Oh, buy for your mama, buy for your papa, buy for your brother and your sister and your crew. From 1 city to 5K, you don't need much, not much to play. Just dial *712 hash, luckiestlottery.com. Play the game, play the luckiest. Oh, luck is everywhere luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
You could be the luckiest.
Big goal. Big goal. Big goal.
Hey, number one everywhere you go. Big goal. For the friends and the family. Big goal. Big refreshing moment. Big goal. For the kids and the adults. Big goal. Boys and girls with a drink up. Big goal. Everywhere the party day. Big goal. We go mash up the place with the big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big goal.
Big goal. Big goal.
Greatest in every battle. Big goal. Big refreshing moments.
Beagle Drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
And no creatrodos here high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so when you say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrabim ponono. So to adhere away ho, in few numuntem, se chima, ne free yania, fabra, yensia mawa, yabesa sama. Se so the high sense showrooms no, ebu organa fanenina, into bibina o patwa, banaiko, neko jodie, ebi one cry, tama, kumasi, takrade, takwa, mankesim, obuase, sunyane, techima, tamale, hohoi, kofodia, ebuona da fomboko, edemao, si yaka high sensor, ni echre die echeno, die ye papano, die ense nyina mkaniano, die feno, ne ya befono. Bibina upenchrimua, freye, 0302-550000. Anakwa abefo anansentinta anusu, ubenye highsense.com.gh. Yawo Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube so, and also share Hisense Ghana. Hisense, the enable so be abotom, enono.
Tovilla Water Solutions. Tovilla Water Solutions. If in a water treatment you define it. Tovilla Water Solutions. Technical support for your water systems. Tovilla Water Solutions. Water research deo, training deo. Tovilla Water Solutions. Water dispensers, drinking water supply. Tovilla Water Solutions. We dey provide safe water for your homes, companies, industries, communities, government and non-governmental organizations.
When it comes to customer satisfaction and professionalism in water solutions, Tovilla Water Solutions is the #1 in Ghana. You can contact us on 055-2490-864. We are located at Titegu, Accra, Ghana.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
Yensan enna wasi bium sesa broda so a utien ohwe emre na 5 after 11 and say 5 minutes after 11 a.m. enchi bia and say ye wo be simabe aduanan na afi ye di dwumadie aba na wie ene ye bebie phone lines ne ntem pa ye bebie phone lines ne ntem enti monhye ne nso emfemami eduru ha numbers a obefrɛ ni mpacho men kase frɛ ni sisi a eduru ha numbers a obefrɛ ni 0551 563916 and afi 0555657278 enti eduru ha no afrɛ ya adom mpacho ka kire Colin say maseni ade bia manintimpa ne chewa onhwe emame na menye esanse we no baabi efiri no se ya anya de asem ebeba ye papa enti onhwe emame na afi yenye ne kama pa ebedi nkomo ye ne owura agima bedu ekasa nsem bebre enokan ebedi nkomo nso afa eye blasters omo asia to a omo koyi ene the positives ene the negatives efiri mu ba nyina ye be point ni nyina out ena no pay a ya transe ewo djuma die so enti hyene nso pa efa mame na mame nka se happy a very special birthday shout out to Hanan Bademi, or a CEO of Publicis West Africa. Today, we celebrate a visionary leader, a mentor, and a driven force behind creativity, media excellence, and innovation in Ghana and beyond. Hanan, thank you for inspiring us, pushing boundaries, and leading with heart, clarity, and purpose. From all of us at Publicis West Africa, happy birthday. Wishing you joy, good health, and another year of breakthrough achievement. Enti wey every omo ye adwuma nyina ewo Publicis West Africa ena oko ediama eye omusiu Mr. Badami ene eye wa woda say happy birthday going out to you. Oye client enti na ehun be hia say client service for edi we beba na ebe ye ne kama na yaye birthday we die Collins me san ema womfoni bi mi ma akola keto bi mfoni akola keto a na o hye ne Christmas atare na empabo ehye no tetetete ne ye yesua no we die special mo enkai me ne asempa de ebe kai yesusua na eko school no ne ye hye achimota sandals ena de ko school ne atwe ye sauce enti akosihwe abrantie kuman a woda eye Facebook yi ene eye ne birthday na sa akola kuman eye Jeffries Sintim Korea Chaskili Crucia Emago ene eye na woda ne eye 19th of November 2025 ene eye ne birthday na ene wadi mfie kuman bi wadi se 32 years o sahe enti nyame enka ne ho na nyame nhye ne den na nyame enhye ne ma sɛdeɛ ogina ho mfoni ogina ho deɛ bibia kyerɛ sɛ board deɛ na oni mbɔkora ɛsan sɛ ne nan no sɛdeɛ tie no ɛnyɛ nan a yɛde bɔbɔ no ɛnyɛ ebini enti ɛnɛ ɛyɛ Jeffrey Sintim Korecha Skele host of Happy Sports ɛnɛ ɛyɛ ne birthday enti happy birthday enko eman pa ɛne oni ha na nko wa ha kamde ne bɛkɔ na ho na sɛdeɛ Monday ne special kodi di ahemfo aduane pa table so edi na nkwan si ha na rice ya na stew si ha na yɛtwitwa enam no ya ne special na no so si ne nkyɛn na ɛfɛ kwa sɛnka wo ha na anka sɛ aduane ne bi na mede eba kodi Mr. Isaac Asempa
ɛno na mokɔ ya before so so wɔn ya so we pie no
me se ma pie me ba na sɛ na me pie
na ko didi a
me
didi
me pacho me nka me ufre
na me fra wa so se me okrum sɛ
me se me pie me ba saa na me ka che man ka se me okrum me si me pie me ba
no so na me ministry na o ministry so ni bi a wo na ko flesa okɔ na because bag na me see bag ni si form say no
bag ni na me laptop nsi ho
no so no because no bag it's true so it's not you are left
now if my laptop is there also have left my laptop was there
no who say bag a laptop no there because now we see bag ni o dey be obi na laptop na be see o
yes wara
oh it's true because all cry girls na the laptop be see o so okofie
ene yenka kele asem ene kele na edi
na me say una wo ka una nya na dey aduane ne buy
na no wana na edi birthday asem pa dey buy
there be enye ho asem ne yeka kele di ene
nti yan we she Jeffrey Squabena Sintim Korea Chaskele happy birthday
emago
na onyame enhira no na oma ne nsa ne muntene ntem oma ne nsa no muntene ntem
o se ne nsa de mu atene akase ahoden ne bebem
yes
ahoden no emre mu na bibia
na kwa o se mi o feel abia o se mi ma wo
sa
but wa we bi nti mi hu ye
sa ye pon anu ayi ama me ana se obetimi aka wa ha ya
debe
ye pon a okay ne ye pon a na wayi ama because ene said ya aba no for the first time ye pon a me no ba kotena obezi ho na mato ba ko ama
aboda ntu ana
obezi na se ho no
awo ni unti mini da koto mo jemi isi anu enije ni memu
but me pese me dia no revive you me pese me dia no revive you
okay
then be revive you
oh I don't know, but in Ras, I mean, sleeping pills or something to me die. Oh, seriously. Because I needed to, come you be a minimum son. If I can drink, I'm not me seriously, I'm being honest with you.
I know.
Because I needed to sleep to get it over. So,
and then now was what that was sorry, no one. Oh, yes. Na menu ba kuma na fire we na just let's talk about it, laugh about it, Ebeko.
You know, we receive it, like so you cannot understand.
Yes, and to be over. No way, Janice.
Yes.
No way, Janice. I mean,
you don't know. Well, me,
that is what I've come to accept.
Me in life, me, I've faced a lot of things. Me, I'm a very experienced person. I've faced a lot of disappointment, a lot of trouble, a lot of things. Okay, a lot of positives as well.
Yeah.
Until I may take it positives from negatives.
Yeah.
Positives from negatives. Sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah.
But the say who crying, yes, well,
course.
God knows best.
God knows best. Indeed, God knows best.
God
knows best. Take it from me.
Sometimes humans are bad. Are deliberately bad.
Sure.
And sometimes the human part of it, and so yes.
So I say,
the human part, the human part, and so. But again for it's the will of God.
Yes.
Many are the plans on a man's heart.
Yes.
It's only the counsel of the Lord that will stand.
Of course. You know scriptures.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Let's moan about it.
Oh, because I can't keep talking about it.
Yes.
Because,
No. Let it go. Nafi, yemra fie. Na yebe fie no na men kanchro say Bridge Plus Limited Company. Asase a wanya a company a wanya nsase bebre e won sanwam a oton ne fofofofo pa. Oton no efo. Asase e won sanwam e 25,000 Ghana cedis. Na de oka nyina eyetia o se fa 5,000 ebeto ase na 20,000 na aka no tuya no 12 calendar months tuya no 1 full year enti so ye ne se obetua no 2,000 kra obetua ama abroso tie oto ya asase ni bia yesan wo building materials ye wo blocks ye wo cement ye wo iron rocks nyina obetimi che Jenya kasa oto asase na yan kasa nso ebetimi esi ewudan no ewo so e de amount say open information de maka nyina open information foforo bia frɛ 0244 447416 0244 447416 and I say 0206 13 4342 your location no ye wo Tabora number 5 ye ni go filling station na ene ben Bridge Plus, dream it, we built it. And no, someone or catcher. Jibu Semen country say name. Headquarters, Nairobi, dear. Now, so Ghana ha, any other African countries, ha. Now, Boama ba, so boa a year corporate businesses in Yana say, boa provide the free refill bottles, any dispenser machines, ama corporate a year businesses, any organizations. Oba Ghana ha. Yewo site ahoro makomako airport yewo ho North Legon Adentan Osu Asalam down Suman Sotium and afi Madina baby amabobo bosu nyina so ho na be pese obeye distributor na reseller of your product ni nyina bia frɛ number 0302 528 669 Jibu a better life so who say special why fine na ne wedie ato so a na ye jibu eno abi ena onom ena ama ne wedie aye kama sa no enti eno eye jibu betano se men kan kire o se enei obemaw aye millionaire ama o ex boyfriend ana o ex girlfriend o tese wa ye millionaire pe nakoma ye na nakoma ete ni nyina betano se pre-registration no ekoso pre-registration no ekoso na sa wodon ho dwane pre-registration na ubenya $1 million Ghana cedis 1 million Ghana cedis call www.betano.com.gh na call register ewo ho shene nso se gambling or gamble responsibly. And I say gambling addictive into the hunshimwa na washini. Se unimo enfie dumotri 18 menfa ho enkushembi. Gaming Commission and our advert here make actually terms and conditions apply. Betano semen kanchiro say onya ye pre-registration na eno enkyere se wedi bet intishene so pa efamame. Ghana Herbal Conference baso bosomia eda yenimu December bosomia no da etoso miensa ekusi da etoso num. Na ye de broad ya na Kumase Prempe Assembly Hall ehwane edi dwumadi no ebro from roots to remedies, from leaves to life.
Happy sports.
Na Herbal Conference yene researchers, yene practitioners, any regulators, exhibitors ena ababishia. Conference is proudly partnered by Ministry of Health, Food and Drugs Authority, Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association, and our Center for Plant Medicine Research. So person register www.ghanaherbalconference.com and answer for 0202 222095. Registration is free channel. So person obey or product and services are free 0202 222095. Na book stand here. Obetimi follow yen all social media platforms. At GMA Herbal Conference, at GMA Herbal Conference, Ghana Herbal Conference, our roots, our remedy, and no any year and somewhere edaso. Soccer bet, some in country say ni omo offer a great opportunity to win even when you are losing, and no air soccer chance for 10 plus matches. Make sure say all snare daso no. Ibia 1.30 or even higher. Ulusu one game more. Still I be rewarded with 3 times your stake. Terms and conditions apply. We soccer bet so kwana obenya soccer chance na wedibi pa. Hello Accra. Get ready for an unforgettable family adventure. Adi me ye de me ye edi ama minua akosi asempa. Esan se ne boy no ope baby a me ye ho eye LPM pa. Eye Lakeside Sports Complex. And almost say omone eye Marina eye family fun ride ene akabum ene disa edwumadi eba na hyeso dia na hyeso ewo Lakeside Marina Park Saturday 29 November 2025 shenenso na say ene beko or say this is your chance to stay active, ride with the whole family and have fun. Enti okwa enye nko a ena okọ oni abusuafo ni nyina ena eko okọ ride the whole family ni nyina or a family of 4, family of 3, family of 2, family of 6, family of 10 for mu nyina ebra na adult no mo de no eye 20 kilometer eye challenge 20 kilometer challenge ena afi the little champs no amonso de ombe enjoy a 0.5 kilometer fun ride ena ebekoso interested persons no animu ye mum visit Silver Star Towers and I say Lakeside Marina Park na was secure or sport animu ye 100 Ghana cedis individual 250 Ghana cedis family of 3. Don't miss out. Come, ride, laugh and create beautiful memories. Say open inquiries be any clarification Frezuta on 0208 565397. Pacho Frezuta was 0208 565397. And also no we any dear mede ebro by way of a year LPMs any acknowledging our partners. Yen shasiye mame shasiye especially nura menu nyina enetena ha ehwe Blasters a game on South Korea. Meanwhile, na Friday, the week before on Friday, na yasen asho omoni Japan. Say yebusa say positives are yinya free the Asia tour no more. Ebine de ahe.
Positives ne say hunu players bia enei omobetia are replacing Kofobi so many. That is the first positive I in frame. I may not know the amount involved in the current Cup. But even with that, I think that it was an invitation from Toyota. Say, ubitimi Ghana being opportunity, ako raho. But Prince, I deal with it, say, ubi ashen so. So we are Ghana ni na o support Black Stars na. Mentina Martin narratives e bidin na mabontin say ye call ye hunu de omo ye na ya show mo on 2 games ni ade no. Obi obeka sa asem na kire nti ehun hia bia no. Sa asem no erodo rather sem mfutro na bia onipa no all to go ani. The ti America sa ne say a free Sabri adequacy World Cup ne mutwepa. It's about 7 to 8 months because ebe in June. What you say? It is with the 6 months no cry next year to China. We are about a month. We are in a month next to a year December. So we about kind of say 7 to 8 months. And you have PBTNC. You bring players a BB pra. Yeah, a bit ambassador. Ubia a key and integral member of the Black Stars. Ubiti pra. 2. You bet who players are a bia any pra, but you been to wait me ama. 3. You bet your players are omunya ready, says Abrano, omubetimi abo. And a been so form a bed DP. It's omunya ready and as a form no crano at DPA, a bia intimate fanonco, the World Cup as a then. Ya you be saying your players are Sabrano no so bia na empono enka. Uni a team pomu so obeka team no so Sabrano bia or rise and form Jinan and also pa, or the net tunchaya any. The Sakwan Suntin say we need to get players in Nay or we are available in Castle. Simple in an absence of the key and integral part of the Black Stars, no, anywhere which me use. And that is Adia Utuado Yaya. For me, it is one of the best thing, and I say positive, a very positive thing. Why manage home. Opono alongside Jonas Ajete. These 2 guys, no, almost combination, no, it was the first time, but they were solid. Because Enra was a Korean sider, said the coach now crack and who says, Assam Dikakan or Abraham Kokua say, Kasano. It was a Korean sider, assessor, system, a brad, and then the last time at Ghana, and no Mushia, I said, no Musiti. A lot of young players are air basso. 2. Team 1. Ahunu say the latest team say team system crowd about to the extent 3 back normally overloads wing backs no adwuma eno ntino e come say do baby on high pressing football which mayen ahotoso mayen die ho so say players na work no you test almost strength in the case and I say in a team ebenya team or running with the ball and then swift with the pace no you kwaya ebe fast wesia no and enra at the deep face say players na work no obi ti say eya lead to Sedu and then Gideon Mensah nya fe na ebe hu so me focus no na enye omo because they've been integral part of the Black Stars na a qualifier from a year Mali match a born first day down to time I had the qualifier. It's your crowd and I'm a nini also. But I was looking at these 2 pair defense no sa and conform you know na your porno and then I get no said you see Sali Suni Jukuno anyone no kwaya omo communication and omo combination no ebetimi stopping pause no na first time there was lapses but times in so omo share together airbo e dey combat ball no who said there's some kind of agency, any coordination, ebi ewo momentum, and their communications were working well as well. Yes, that's no. Now omu hunu saadi because of say first time and now fe no mo ba first half ni no. Na fe no mo eba be shenti say but along from the 30th minute and now 20th minute they kono they realize ehunu omu mienu kwaya ombefa so baako be cover baako ana baako kwa baako be gina echi. And that was one positive thing you share from the match. Me who obi to say lead to say do use match they say and so this year left in the ball. And what share most of his back passes our boy you know it was the left side of the legs no the pia ball no ebanechi. And it was telling us to say Ma a game na yɛkɔbɔɔ no wɔ Asia hɔ no, Japan ne Korea no. It was a test for us to use weapons ne nneɛma bi a yɛwɔ a ɛyɛ te sɛ yɛbɛsua de aka ho anaasɛ mpo ɛsɛ de kan ho a yɛntimi ɛmfa nka ho ɛnyɛ because ɛyɛ competitive match a wontimi experiment. Eti we mo no na ma kwan emi yɛ de experiment saa nneɛma no. Ɛno Gideon Mensah was silent in the game but he wasn't bad. Afei memra fifiri hɔ. Caleb Yenchi ame yɛhunu sɛ ɔno Caleb no ne ball a wɔbɔ no ɛyɛ ball a wɔde to fifiri ɔbɛbɔ ne yie. And then the first half no social ratings na all our players na ɔmo ratings no wɔ fam but you could trust say Caleb Yenchi no a ball a no ɔbɔ no kwana ne rating ɛwɔ soro. In the first match said you see combat ball ɔgye ball a ne hold up play and after so no said you see swinging the passes. Ejina ho ebo combinational passes that is 1-2 sa Kogwan Sabaka Jones 1-2 tata yanko. Sa nneɛma no wɔ aberanteɛ no mu to the extent sɛ wɔwɔ saa skills set no so a sɛ wɔgye ball no a wɔtumi gyina so hwɛ sɛ ne player at the right position and sign on my passes. And I saw the passes and also say it wasn't 40 passes that he was given. And one of the positive Mr. H from the game no. The Akadesia boy, that guy who plays Bonsuban, Christopher Bonsuban. Omaye hunu so say on the wings. No, a true bra ye hear player. As with me, a cutting from the right hand side. Obetumi ayebi. Aboaye. Pa. Emma me hunu sa game no say e ade ba ko no so eye na wo ye ni ye. And for me, roles are coach no and the man players no. Say omo unjustify omo no. They justified it enough. Say ekoba ne say ye hia players bi ana player bi pra ana as a papa catch or say ebinom ye omo ye say de omo pese omo beba na say ye feel say enyom kwa na players e ma binom chance say de me borrow as empowers na sometimes some confond betie nya chance an opportunity a ometumi abo e de aboaye because I remember coach no a brass team Korea ne Korea interview no was Ghana ni bia fataso utimi bo Black Stars no sure. Say obo ne ye kwa e wo ba bia obo ne bo a because ye ba national team you need enough time afen ye de be ma try ma kwe enuntina obia won a club ye de wo form ye see ye hwe wo form and wo class at home there are some players bi ho oni form kra na class wo national team no mu edada o prove ne ho say obi ti say Jordan Ayew and when you also bring form, I want a club because the class no national team no justifies our class. And so such players no there. Omo eye ubia ye do mu say abrane e den ya baby so a ye hear omo. But there are some players bi omo ni sa class nim. And omo na hwe omo form e de omo bam. In fact, quite recently and to asemenya am here who said the class no and I'm hearing narratives bi so ka say adentina to asemenya Enra who propose and you know the time Ghana ebo match and win ya sansem na win ya. This is a match I did try players. This is a match I did sonkophobia I show my who dia be here e dia my national team again. And to Semenyo, the question you are asking yourself is say onu betia declare na won say unfit ana. So unfit a medical team NHS and player we unfit for a game. It is obi time because of Wama and at the time Ghana ebo match no a proposals and that's a woody water. Young friend on 20. Sample for ni anyone and ra. You who adu Obra warrior Jumana saying. Say the chim now on the soil of Ghana know him so. Okwaman and were proven worthy. Say a idea bia obetumi at any time. And no me who and yama kitinkiti bi na samwajan ewo ono ni greatest weapon ewo we hu obetumi improve on the fact that Ofabo are calm, he doesn't fear his opponent defense because to me Abedipele Samwajan and of course Ebi Anthony Yeboah. Sanko for no justify say as a strikers at any time, no matter who defense our kita, There's some of the born baby and on the bay. And then me who bueno, Sadi any be one. Anytime Biana or Befa Bono, and young people will say, and I import open tam grana. On yes, sir, error, sir, a leader to set the opponent Befa Bon every name. And Obia or shares our boy Nibiano could justify the fact that Nehia said and rat no jump on him. And I feel that quiet no, it will say and ra, just as we were thinking, say ye the make amends with team no. The Koreans were also thinking same, especially when Musa will be to say son, and then call for our mabo team no, and what then about form no, and normally virtually young players. Epemu ya almost we put his strength into na enye easy say Ghana e be take advantage but the fact that your team show almost 4 pain you call work up your question your normal board draw or match once no because o share team wa omo the ball work up no mo boy no there were about only 4 and the team started here that tells you say Korea so I imagine say ono so percent o sisa ni team nim enya good team for the World Cup Etienra for me, it was an improvement from Japan match.
Game, yeah.
And I say Japan game, no. Japan game ni another game. Meka say Japanese na improve. Unse Korea for we no. Brazil show more friendly match dodo pa iti mo mo yeden. E da mo say there be so mo make changes. And that changes no na yielding fruit mo against Ghana. Ghana wasn't bad on the day. It was a 50-50 game for me. But the truth is that we couldn't utilize our chances well. And go now, and me as a farmer maybe as a farmer way, me sako should go now. I said, me wouldn't say outside how. Honestly, and again, say your game, your goalkeeper Benjamin Asare Yamona Basso. It will say Enra
was severe penalty and Crawford said he was off the line there, but in a World Cup. VAR.
How will be more Catholic than the Pope?
But in a World Cup game, VAR ever hold.
That's another VAR hole.
But so one friend of mine.
Good. So VAR was about the point. Also, but I mistake or World Cup him. I'll give you a visual advantage.
Okay.
So my make communications na as if and our narratives na as if bia chia wa chi no opie be gina ho ene de fa ne ho da bi e wo say me see technicality a branch and the ball na emre kakra but me give you credit away from Benjamin Asare de awoye and as wow sha de ni bia na the confidence in restarting the game with the defense that was so and that wasn't part of him in some past and I say recent times are na tell no and then Sadia no or build was so Yemo coach number so or instilling some kind of technicalities be boys yes and I feel says Sadia with time all in all it hasn't been a bad games I boy and I would say he said positives be a free mo etimi aba
asempa mame mra ohwe na yenhwe the Blasters Asia tour I know say who reservations say players are armor any other but said the TBA no yakwaba 2 games 2 defeat yentimi anshego ya conceded 3 goals in that 2 games no who is saying positives
well say opportunity back for games like this now say players be amba it gives some other players also the opportunity to prove themselves me the minya yanka players in buy because the 2 games I boy in no the 2 countries they played with their full strength. Sure. All their players were available. Sure. All their players were available. Happy sports. And it tells you the seriousness that they attached to the games.
No. Africa ha anka ebeye diamom so mo so betimi aba.
No, but say most of their players are also playing in Europe. Sure. So they also flew the same number of hours to go and play that game. Yes, and Ukraine say but this is not the first time a countries have fly across Japan and South Korea Kubo games ever. So Ronaldo had to fly from Portugal to US in Ra just to go because the Saudi prince now Trump hold a dinner in his honor Koshia president. So sometimes you look at how important that thing is. Now what they want him. That is why I'm not happy about the course with our best players recusing themselves from the not appearing for the game. I'm not saying injuries. I know that a chunk of them will play this weekend anyway. And I know that a chunk of them will play this weekend. And Maka, the only one I be on available, whom I even believe could play a Kudus, because Kudus there. The last 2 games of Tottenham Hotspur, he missed both games. So,
but in a not London derby or Bepeso.
Oh, fine. No, that one it is not. He should play. I want him to play. They'll be beating fair and square anyway. So, that is it. Prince, me some positives. Benjamin Asare, I believe that. And let me sound this advice to some people, Obiba. Let me sound this advice to some people. I feel, say, who team be mu. When I say a team be supporter, and that's how you're century now be a supporting team be. I feel that it will do you a lot of good if you project some money now make me back together. Now more for one player. Now more make that player a project. Now more I projected that player for the national team are going to the World Cup. I think that is better than trying to pull down a player of another team. If you are
Sancrophone, do you think say a mom credence?
Yes. I want to advise and made mom. I feel that a beboa omo say omo nyina team back together. If one player of a team na omo done. Now omo projected sa player nti energy na omo waste edi puli a player of another team down. Now ka sa energy ni mum omo the air projected sa omo play away. I'm the project sa player, and I feel that enu mum ebe boa mo. Then I make a kosi Benjamin Asare. Asemso. Unless injury. Benjamin Asare is one of the first people to be on the ship to America or Mexico or Canada.
The ship on here.
Oh, say brofo, say Saneka no. In fact, I'm going to be on the boat. To be on the boat, Casa.
Yeah.
So, Benjamin Asare, I believe, is there. So, this, Prince, Inka Benjamin Asare woke up, Nka on Kubia. Inka Ghana, any Comoros were asking Inka Onchi. Inka Ghana, any Mali, no, Inka Onchi. In fact, in Ghana ni Japan and Ghana ni South Korea and
Republic onchi.
Ghana ni South Korea and in Kamama Atizigi and a batch because Benjamin arrived very late in camp. He's in the plans of the goalkeeper or the coach. The coach believes him that he's currently is number 1. And on anything now, and you're out of place so much so that you can say that he should be out of the team. Saying can say consider goals in Kwa and what's a mobichia. In Donnarumma should not be number 1 for Italy. You don't get number of goals or consider for Italy. To the extent that they sat at home. I'm a Donnarumma at the poem. I'm a 4 goals.
Michelle Sagim and I was very angry.
I'm a 4 goals. So I don't quite Prince. And I think I will come to a conclusion that Donnarumma should not be at least number 1.
But they did 10 goals crowd the next game on the bench.
So let's stop this now. Consider one goal now. People are trying to find fault with go no consider what do you expect him to do? I will say sometimes I just you see, let's be fair. Arsenal ni Sunderland. So okay, sir, game no. Arsenal last minute chance be. Calafari ahead here. Why don't you both say that? Keeper not so. How could a keeper come out to go and take that ball? You see, let's stop it. I feel that they should rather channel more energies into bringing up one player. Say the house for year for Benjamin Asare, not for Benjamin Asare. And I know who they did Benjamin Asare. Tom supporters in your beer Benjamin Asare. So everywhere the coach will pass, Benjamin Asare. But
no Kotokofo no kure yes ano. Kotokofo no yes. Goalkeeper onye ne country number 1. Guinea. Na so omo frɛ no.
But ochi here there.
But what is the justification they got of one?
That's what I bought for the.
Me na America. No, me na America.
But me the fact of the matter.
Me na America.
All those that I've seen that I know.
Amu yen you ade akotokofo.
Me nka so mu nyina but those that I know. Also me da mo ye ne de.
Some concession on
Obia.
No, anyam nyina, anyam nyina.
Obia.
One guys please.
Me say.
Also mo say that me say all of them.
Me say.
No, okay, kotokofo na mo yes
special team. And I'll repeat the American and me say. Omo yes our social media na yenimu omo.
No, even if you say that kotokofo yes na, it means that those kotoko who are doing that doesn't mean that all kotoko are doing it, but because it's just a section of them who are doing that.
Genuine kotoko supporters they won't come and be posting those things.
Oh, of course.
We know them. Now kotoko mu nyom goalkeeper Guinea yan friend no. See a friend no. It's part of the coach in our say or national team camp or national team camp. So what's the issue? What's the issue? The year now Dan Lad Ekono when the can be wa.
That was 2022.
Everybody
supported him.
And you no kwa okoda. Everybody supported himself
yes.
because our World Cup. No. So what's the issue?
The
issue is that because Benjamin Asare now on number one, that's the issue.
I think that is the issue. If
it's bogus and
if Benjamin Asare were not number one, I'm not sure that East will crank up in the first place. You see, first kotoko for, and let me tell you, one Ope Tima in the last few years, a major opportunity of goalkeeping department or Black Stars kotoko for. But a moment maybe na ambuam
anytime bia obeko bebe bia near the nuts in chain no before fraud.
Yes.
He can't keep his place
Felix
in the team.
Annan, Razak Balora, even recently Felix J or
Felix J,
they have had opportunities. So
for like 4 years, 4 goalkeepers.
In fact, Abalora am put there. No, Felix Bakuno do way too quiet no. I'm very saying.
Felix Bibi on Kotoko goalkeeper.
Kotoko goalkeeper you took answer na way by answer na Kamara Airway. No Black Stars.
The free one son na Kamara Ebechi. Albright when. For Albright mame only our dom from mame omo de beba sisi anti.
You see, sometimes I feel that you also your conscious effort to promote the thing that you have, no? Also your conscious effort to promote it. Your conscious effort to promote that thing that you have, and wait me so far so instead of say, because see, the media is so funny, say. The more boni panidin, can even if it's negative, not depend prominence. Not depend prominence. So let's what opens me by Frederick Asare.
Yes.
So that is it. Now, Mamenko the team, you know, calibrating I think that it's Makama Nesi calibrating the no.
Wakati munum.
Oh, say I know there is not. You see, there is. You see, and I don't like doing this, but sometimes there's too much disinformation, misinformation in the system, especially for people who are supposed to know better. Last time and these are people who speak and people take it hook, line, and sinker. I'm going to sound for fun, hook, line, and sinker. Say, China, or a right back on a club, or a defender on a club, and now, in a boat wimbo and a right back no and I'm going to ask the coach no crowd in the bar that game never bought made food on Friday. I was shocked, scandalized.
Utieti in some do. Intina me say mean tieti.
No. Tell me. You know I'm a ready person. I listen. Prince, you see,
tieti in some.
No. That I said the panic. I said in the but it is worrying because people listen and take it. But it is not easy, difficult to find. Say, yes, I sometimes for that for Nigeria, then plays week in week out. So we finding this. No, it's not difficult. And before you come on air to make such claims about a player like him, no. Now, so making sure facts in there, right? Say, I'm not coaching the Cobo midfield now. No, he's always be a right back wrong. He is not a right back or a centre midfielder. In fact, if you watch games like Cobo, that time not do not the injury, no. Caleb Enyani breakthrough time I call UK Cobo against Nigeria and Trinidad.
Jamaica and Trinidad.
How long you breakthrough? That time not do available because of the injury, no. Now you're right back. That time you're available. So you have to improvise and play him at right back, and he did very well in those 2 games. And the coach no only choice. And they didn't qualifiers now. And he did well for a player in main position and midfield at the right back. He did well. After now, all born in main position in midfield. This is a brilliant midfield. I wouldn't mean take it that away from him. Very sometimes,
intelligent.
When we be a year kakra. When we buy the Black Stars, it is a long way away. We'll still come back and do it. But minimum say, Mama shift kakra. So, Oko, I say, and Mama shift.
Oh, dear, you no bear 1 minute in Emra.
Okay. Set time no me share say nti. We nana mako mama videos too be on. Now,
shift here then.
What's it?
Shift.
Say me ba division 1 come division 1 and say enka division 1 asem. Last now Albright one me say enka division 1 asem.
Bibi aba ho.
I feel that this year positive for year. No, Prince, I feel say
and
shall go away. We weekend way. We Kodwa Samoa ni assist. The first or 2 assists on the day. This weekend positive Eshe 2-0. This was the Kodwa Samoa. Oh, but tell me Kodwa Samoa. Say you have even interviewed
Kodwa Samoa.
Yes. This was in the first assist, and fantastic player. Kodwa Samoa. And now we are know the second goal. So assist. Say you doubt that positive this year positive year and I said is that
is it Okuku Seku Onipa?
Is it that is it that you doubt say positive? We shall assist Kodwa Samoa this is second assist he go no brilliant go by our standards. The former positive ekra this year
me put here a word otafu.
Yes otafu. So that's kama
kukrentumi ana say
kukrentumi yakwa en wa nkobi
one for man ko busa me say man ko bi enyo oni kele nko ana ko na muka akoka akoka people that feel na wato ni choka upia next time unko without me be who dey better
positive is on its way. We are being magnanimous in victory. Ya start but gradually no back akra this year and with the kind of investment
and zone 3 no positive and lead with 14 points after 7 round of matches and afi Koforidua Sempefi and so 14 points after 7 matches.
And God for outstanding game because
golden cake and so 13 points. Now God about 6 games 13 and we win outstanding now obeba 16 now no na waba be
we put the top matches we bri
matches they said also matches be bri me share me pe baby me Great Olympics for relegation Great Olympics was 14 at 14th it was 6 points
okose you we can do kwa we okose wafa
chese in all no we win 2 games it was 6 points. No, we
win 1, I draw 3. Because only positive, I was there.
General manager Alagre Dede, it's not good. Even your one Kasan crown is not good on you.
Positive in Olympics, teaching. That is the say. Football just the mean to me.
Alagre Dede.
You Eric Fa.
Eric Alagre Dede.
Onyesua. Happy sports. You say Jadegu unim. So what is it? You see a jag will be you.
You say oh referee fa.
The friend called me for protection.
Kobe call meet you.
Hey, what pick him no imagine us say no P. Talking about Black Stars friendly matches, boy, you know. It was such a missed opportunity. Such a missed opportunity. At least the other African teams are qualified to the World Cup. Okay, the way they took their friendly seriously and the way they played out. There is this saying, the kind of attitude you put in preparation to any competition with all the altitude you get to. Seriousness, I'm the best or preparation, the best be able to do a competition. With this joke we are doing, he couldn't even convince our senior players. Not new players, they require any senior players now, so that they will know they can gel with them and know how to play with them. It's sad, but me, I just want to tell sports journalists all of a sudden they become praise singers, applauding mediocrity in this country. I just want to tell them we must be serious in this country. We must be serious because supporters and sports journalists are lucky to travel on the tickets of the government for the World Cup. I just want to tell them, the more Black Stars does well and progresses in the team, the more money they make. Let me tell them why. So we are lucky now. We are travel with the government on the government ticket. World Cup now, the government is going to give you some stipends to live on, right, for your upkeep. And the more the Black Stars does well, progresses in the tournament and continue to prolong in the tournament, the more government continues to give you stipends and you continue to get money from the government. Now, when you're lucky, not just mediocre performance here, the quantity year from group stage 6, just remember, government is not going to give you anything. And if you want to continue to remain in the host country to what the World Cup is, it will be at your own cost. Traveling to the stadium, tickets to the stadium, feeding, where you are going to live and everything will be at your own cost. And you must be interested in the Black Stars doing well at the tournament.
That's it.
This mediocre performance, but now I applaud it. Is the best. Also, the group stage, I ain't never boy.
Ato that's it. Hey, sports journalist, yeah, bro, yeah, brepa, papa. Yeah, brepa. Inti, yeah, friend saying, oh, friend.
Poakwa, I know you, Makati.
But your koi, meet you.
Good. Just past caller. I think it was a big miss for the Black Stars. You see, we keep on saying a good exercise because we have seen the players and only so it would have been way better if some of the senior players were there. Now, blend them together, then we will see the cohesion. A bad negotiation that the FA did because they saw money coming from Japan and Korea. They couldn't negotiate it for them to meet them midway somewhere in Europe to play the matches there. Brazil traveled all the way from South America. Well, even on Senegal money are the matches, isn't it Europe? Are they not the same people paying Senegal and Co? But yes, too, they travel all the way to Europe to play. Yeah, you see, your best fly 17 hours to go and play these people. Why would the senior players come? And also, a sorry issue, no. You see, Kotokofo, those who are doing those things, no, are shameless. See, if the penalty had scored and come back as a penalty, everything that this guy would do, no, they would surely have something to say about it. And then in Guasi, the player is doing good for the Black Stars. Are you not happy for him, sir? A baby, the one, no. This guy is old. Look at his age. Why he's been 2.5 years, the spotlight has been on him. He's not underperforming. He's doing well. All the matches clean sheet. Let's say you need team Pape Biambo. In football, don't you play what is ahead of you? Don't you play what is in front of you?
Annabelle, yeah.
Hello?
Yes, what I'm saying.
You tell me, say, my side, Professor General.
No, I don't quite meet you.
But you talk about only OG, can't any other OG.
Me bacho Sewana.
Can't any other movie through what in our Bible wrong.
Why anyone?
Any other, not back for your sacrifice, money for not back from
Cain and Abel.
Yes. So, only this one about when you so young, Papa, dear, I'm very now going to buy you. Only never one. As you know, you say, yes, you know, the woman, not as you say, and the Oma player, when we be starting, you know, so who person can be upon I mean, you can go back there. Now, who person, you now up for you, when you be starting, and you know, you should not pick up there, waiting over there, and one not ready. You got, you go for him. I want Abraham. So, what is coming to one the and you will be not what you tell this. We are all determined. God bless you. I'll put over here in one. I'm not going to try to. And you want all the one who are
yeah, Frost and after infant. Ajana, now after our radio, Susa, there be a better and my feedback. Ajana.
Hello.
Ajana meet you.
Ajana me dey the same on because I feel we go.
Wa she me dey we wa ma me dey akɔhye obi kura na o Simon so wa fra feedback sa Simon pon katama so na fra radio so ne
Mistake. I said the I said that I said that na yes mo pick you na I tell you want to the picture me why.
Kasa Simon yenko.
Okay. Yes, Nyama, yes, they need to want to hire because ocean players, yeah, yes, you are going to my dear, happy sport. Yes, you do so bomb. Jordan or bomb to my step party or bomb, no more Kitabola. On bet me, I got some Mubachiana. Na ebia okitabo na Jordan yi ni ho so ma ne pass a obenya sa akukudo so bebi owo no obetumi ase action to play asana e ti say mo ma omo for any senior players na omo dey mature omo dey senior players ni is like omo dey bibi ba ku asana dey e omo akọwe cap by say omo na o tira omo go just to myself and good position so ma ne pass
Simon yemfa last one ye for say o frɛ yemfa
your friend was like the whole Ghana do one of them experience
and your first experience kasa first experience kasa
ninyo charge so for here always
o se ya ka ene wantimi amadwuma ene ye na woda enti yamane day off.
Yeah, you're happy FM. And the people I would up Yanko Point Shamo. Obi or the Cabana, if it's a meme, the Cabana, Boise, Sintu Cordio, Anamawa.
Or the Cabana.
It's my mission, happy birthday, Cassia, Yanko, Old Frano, but you will be a Yanko Point Channel. The on Paco could be no community, no one pair club being in Shihona, don't check and wanted to number me a class. Why? Or Bapa some turn and change. Uncle Ponchan upon a baby will be.
I now so person can be na the Odiabana and the experience Razak birthday and happy birthday. And Kwabena Sintim Korea skill crucial emago to me and na woda enti Nyankopon enka ne ho on hyene de no hyene ma. Ho na eba abna okay abna papa bi na eba enti da foforo ye be kana